Oh, okay.
I just wanted something with a straw.
That's cool.
Y'all want to introduce yourself? We just gonna get straight to it because I'm so ready to talk about this whole. Well, really, the whole season 2 is what we talking about. But just so everybody know, I just watched the last episode, so I'm fired up right now.
Yeah.
Who want to start it off?
I rewatched a little bit earlier today while I was at work, but we ain't gonna say that out loud. Did I say that out loud?
I ain't rewatched nothing, so refresh
I
my
did too.
memory.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Well, we really could go in order. The first episode, killing
Absolutely.
babies. That's they love to kill babies.
Son for a son, yes.
Yep, son for a son.
And I know y'all heard the controversy about that. How they it was supposed to be another son. Like they.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
I read a little bit of what George had posted on the internet about how they changed some stuff up. I think I told you a little bit about it, Mashawn.
Yeah, because I didn't know
to be
the whole blood.
Maylor and whatever that twins' name were.
Harris, right?
Jahara.
It is Harris.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So instead of her having a boy and a girl, she was supposed to have 2 boys and a girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so she missing a whole child.
Yeah. He said it's gonna have consequences later that they didn't have that.
Like a butterfly type deal. You know what I mean? Like down the road, it's gonna be.
But they would have had to known that, so I'm wondering what their plan is.
Right.
So
You gonna bring it up later?
Yeah.
Because that'd be crazy if you start writing a show and didn't finish the book.
No, literally, because
that part. How dare they?
how dare I'm not finished yet. How dare they? No, we gotta talk about George for a second because I'm not reading the book until he finish them all. And because
tie a knot and hold on because it's gonna be a minute.
Look, don't hold my breath, right? Ain't George about 75?
He's
something up there.
That's crazy.
Even if he get this next one out, that last one, I guarantee ain't coming out.
Stop, George, and you quit playing. Because every time I open up my phone, I'm trying to Google something, man, my business, the article. George, R.R. Martin. George, I ain't read the books. I don't know. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, so because I never read the books and like the only like random little things I do know is from watching the show and hearing stuff. I'll be like, well, finish the books, goddammit. You won't, hey, finish the books because I don't know what's going on. So
gotta know. We need to know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was a whole thing in the books.
Yeah, so they won't mess it up. Game of Thrones.
I do need the books in my life though, and I need to finish quick.
That's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. In true Aegon fashion, his sister is his wife.
Yeah.
That is so disturbing.
It's a Targaryen.
It blows me.
It's a Targaryen thing.
It is, but it's so
it's the Targaryen way.
Right.
All we do is we literally got on here just to play. If we're gonna be honest.
All that.
What I wish they would have did is I wish they would have started off House of the Dragon like a generation before Aegon the Conqueror. Because I feel like the biggest thing other than the White Walkers in the whole universe is Aegon. Everything is the White Walkers and then it's Aegon. And since it's called House of the Dragon, I'm like, I didn't know that Aegon wasn't gonna be in it. And I'm like, but I want to see Valyrian. I want to see his sisters on the all 3 of the biggest dragons. Oh my! I need to see it so bad.
I need that, and I need.
It's coming. Yeah. Yes, I want Robert's Rebellion as well.
Yeah. But, so, I'm the only person that don't care about Robert in this group.
It's the lot
to Robert is Ned.
I know it's a lot with the story. Yeah.
Young Ned. It's the lie behind it all.
It's the story. It's Lysa, Aaron. I mean, what's your name? Sisters, Cat sister, all that.
Oh yeah.
The Mad King. Yeah.
The Lannisters.
It all. Yeah. All that.
They can make it a movie. They could really.
They really could. That's actually a good idea. They could do a good movie.
Yeah.
Instead of
it
making
could be like it's gonna be 2.5 hours though. Trust and believe.
Watch it.
Yeah, bring your sleeping bag and everything because it's gonna be 2.5.
Okay, I watched all them 2.5 hour Harry Potter movies. I could watch a 2.5 hour some Game of Thrones.
Them movies take all day. I'm trying to get through them, but
okay.
You good?
Oh, because I just watched the last episode. It's y'all. I saw being stowed away somewhere. I thought it was Aegon, but then when he turned his face, his damn granddaddy.
Otto, yeah.
So I was
he had
like,
disappeared.
He literally looked like him. I don't think he ever went nowhere.
No, I think
Somebody snatched him up.
Yeah, because they had sent for him a while ago, and he should have been there by then. But he got, as we can see, he got snatched up some kind of way.
Yeah, because they said he was supposed to go to the Reach, but then they said the Reach is at war, so they having trouble getting to like messages to him or whatever. But yeah, nobody knew where he was at.
They did say he didn't answer the message. I didn't see. This is why I be having to talk to y'all. I did not know he was kidnapped. He was looking crazy though, so it do make sense.
Mm-hmm.
He
I was
wasn't
confused at first too.
Aegon in that wagon at the end of the finale, the definition of miserable. You hear me?
All on his face. Horrible.
Yeah.
When he said his COCK popped like a sausage on the spit ice. When I tell y'all,
that's not funny, but
right.
But it was.
It
had me and all. Right. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was. I was like, damn, TMI.
The funniest part, and it wasn't funny, but it's when the whole season is when Aemond went up there to visit Aegon in the bed. He put the rock on his chest, like, this is my bike, punk.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I didn't know for sure until Helena said it on the end. Like, I saw you burn your brother. That's lies. You could treason. She said, I saw it. Like, she just like I mean,
for
she
real.
looking at him like this the whole time, like, you know, I'm not scared of you, right?
Yeah.
She said, you burned your brother. And I thought too, because when he went down with his dragon, I said, I know they're not gonna kill him because they ain't never gave me nothing that easy. Never. They ain't never given me nothing that easy. And the way that Aemond was standing there, I'm like, wait, did he kill him? But then when he walked off, when Kristen walked up, maybe he was about to kill him till Kristen walked up.
He took the sword out.
Because you know they be strapped into the dragon. He probably just pulled him off and he didn't get the okay.
Yeah.
He was gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, he was gonna kill him.
That would have been better. It would have been a mercy, honestly.
It would have. It would have been.
At that point.
Absolutely.
What's the cripple man name? What's the feet man name?
Loris.
We call him.
Strong.
What do we call him? Little
Pinky toe.
Pinky toe.
That just
instead of little finger. Yeah.
That's what the perfect little finger counterpart.
He's so horrible.
This is why we do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
He told him don't go, and he went anyway.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't you think that they would be happy with that?" What is his deal with Aegon? Why is he so invested?
He wants power.
He wants power.
Yeah,
Aemond
absolutely.
kicked him to the curb. Aemond was like, "No, you can go get my granddaddy. That's what you can do. You ain't about to be my hand."
Right. Yeah, he's trying to use an avenue to get to the top, and the only way he can get anywhere near the top is Aegon, because Aegon actually likes him. And he tried to keep favor with Alicent as well, but then she ain't got no power, so what's she gonna do?
Oh, that was funny at the table though, when she thought she
was boy.
He was like,
like,
no.
This
is not the time.
I mean,
you did well in peace, my lady.
When I tell you, screaming,
she was shook.
Screaming.
Yeah.
They said, "What is it that you do again?" She's like, "Well, I keep the peace." Like, what do you mean?
I was waiting. She got up
there.
And first of all, you know you're a woman. You know they ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. She said, I stood in Viserys' place when he was sick, and I did this and that. And they like,
not at all.
Son in charge. I said, "Woo, boy." I was waiting on it. I was hollering. You hear me? When Otto got fired, I was hollering.
He called him trifling and all.
Otto's way with words is crazy.
His grandson out. He needed to get cussed out, though.
He's
I
very
mean, he
keen
was
on that.
trifling you.
Yes.
I mean,
he was
I don't
so
think
mad when
nobody
he walked in there.
I don't think nobody got cussed out that bad the whole season.
No.
I mean, he meant everything he said. I was sitting there like, yeah, cuss him out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
trifling in the TV series.
Yes.
Okay. I know that's an old word, but he made it sound good.
Yes, he did.
Right.
Yes, he did. And I was like, his chops, bro.
He cussed him out.
He cussed him slam out. And then so Christian. Oh my God.
Granddaddy and them. No, and he's so terrible. Yes. I was like, when the baby, I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah.
First of all, when the whole thing with the baby, and he was like, okay, we could get our sympathy and we're gonna parade him around. I said, so you just have in your mind everything that you would do if A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if all of these things will happen. He didn't even have to think.
He didn't hesitate.
I thought that baby head was gonna fall off though. I ain't gonna lie. I just knew that head was coming off.
I did too. And then I thought somebody was gonna kick it on accident. Like that would just been horrible.
Come on, stop it!
Come on, I can't be wrong when I thought that.
Oh no, they're gonna kick it.
I was like, this better not.
Terrible.
No, it wasn't going on tight.
Terrible. Parading his grandson around trying to get his sympathy play. She looked at him, she said, "That's my boy." She said, Helena was like, but she did.
She's like, I don't want to. They're like, well, sometimes the queens have to do things they don't want to do. She's like,
you know what I'm saying? Otto is playing the Game of Thrones. Larys is playing the Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Damon is playing the Game of Thrones, but he not playing chess. He just doing stuff because he a child.
Yeah,
that's what
he want to be king. He's not actually playing the Game of Thrones like Larys and Granddaddy.
Right.
Yeah, by any means necessary. Yep.
Now, we noticed some things in the first episode. Like we noticed that Helena, being that she's a seer, she saw that her kids was gonna die. Because remember, she said, "I'm not scared of dragons. I'm scared of rats." And then she looked at the bed.
Mm-hmm.
She looked at the exact same bed crib.
Where, and she was already sewing the shroud to put over the baby that they paraded him through the town. Aegon walked in.
Oh. I forgot about that part.
So that'd be my whole thing too with her. It's like, okay, so you can see these events, but you can't do anything to take action against them. Like, how does that work?
Your baby, why don't you?
I don't know. I don't get it. Like, you could have some guards be like, I need y'all here tonight. Like, I don't know.
Well, that was Kristen Cole for an Alicent.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but she didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
She didn't know at all.
Yeah.
No,
she
her
did
mama made me mad.
Damon, though. Yeah, she did. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off. She did mention to Damon that
she snapped with that.
Yeah. She snapped with him. He said, I could just kill you right now. She said, it doesn't matter. It's still going to happen.
Yep.
So,
and that's exactly what I was about to say. Maybe that's how she felt.
Yeah, that part. So it didn't matter what. She sees it. It's going to happen. So she just told him which one to go to. Yeah. Go ahead and go on now.
Well,
that's crazy.
That is crazy, though. Oof. That was so oof. I hated that episode.
They said book readers were upset, but us non-book readers,
it was okay. It was still horrible, yeah.
Because she actually had to choose which son to kill in the book.
Yeah, y'all ain't got to give me 2 babies. That's completely okay. Y'all ain't got to do 2.
Right.
I didn't even realize that that's what they was doing.
Wanted you dead or something like that, he said to the other son.
I think it's freeing not having expectations. It really is.
Absolutely. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They're just clung to their version of the book and want to see it, in live action. But
and then if
I don't got no expectations.
Right. If it was a carbon copy of the book, they would be like, "Well, you could have changed a little something." You can't never make people happy.
You can't satisfy nobody.
Like, damn, you don't want to be surprised.
I be saying that all the time. Like,
after Otto had their sympathy party and he and that talking, this whole season was hilarious. I don't know why this stuff be funny because it's real dark, but some stuff do be funny.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
He and that having a meeting, and because he's literally playing the Game of Thrones. I mean, he's like, if I do this, this is the domino effect of this. Like Otto is, I don't even think that man sleep. He can't. He can't sleep. Aemond was like, we need to act. Sir Kristen has acted. He said, I can't even do it. He said, I can't even do it. He said, and what has he done? I hate Kristen so bad, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was still the first episode.
I wanted him dead in the second season. I did. I wanted him dead.
Didn't he,
I know. I was counting on was it Bayla? Yeah, I was like, please, her and Moondancer just.
And that would have been so good for her.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been so good. I said, just light the forest on fire.
Okay.
I do something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fiery forest. Just burn it all, please.
Bayla is so just classy, respectful. She's like, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
I love everything about her.
Road, me, but
and her sister went through it.
You know what? Her sister, that whole they could have cut that down into like a 30-second shot of her running around.
You know how confused I just was in the last episode when she was still chasing the dragon? Because she was with the group, but she was falling behind because she was trying to still keep up with where the dragon was at. And I'm like, please get it, girl, that dragon. And then the last episode, she got to that river, that stream. She said, I said, oh, I know that girl thirsty. And I'm like, wait, so when did she fall off and lose from the group? And I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, can they please get that girl that dragon and stop doing her like that?
Yeah, she been running around all season. I'm like, her daddy's story this season, they move slow.
Oh my God.
I was like, they're taking their time with these ones.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Harrenhal was long.
Harrenhal.
That was
I saw somebody call it like Luigi's Haunted Mansion, and I'm like, no, for real. I mean, Damon was in every night.
Yes, every day, because we don't know if it was day or night. It was so dark.
True. They'd be having a meeting at the table, and his wife would be standing there.
They always eating.
I liked her too.
Yeah, they love to eat there.
Yeah, they do.
And y'all know I'm still mad that one of her daughters ain't even get the chance to mount Vhagar because they sitting there grieving and their cousin like, thank you. Right. Of course, the pretty black lady had the biggest, baddest dragon, and y'all killed her. Yeah. And then the white boy get the dragon.
I forget who the dragon that originally was. Was it Viserys or was it wasn't it like Viserys' dragon or something like that?
I thought that was one of his sisters.
I got my computer. I'll look it up.
I thought it was one of Aegon's sisters.
It is. I'm trying to remember which sister it was, but I think it's one of them though. Because he had.
I just know that Aegon had Velaryon. I can't remember the girls' names.
Visenya and something else.
Visenya. Mm-hmm.
Yep, it was Queen Visenya. That was the first one. Then Prince Balon Targaryen after Visenya. Then Lady Laena Velaryon.
Okay.
And let me stop looking before I get too far.
So Vhagar, they said Vhagar is the third. When I googled it, they said Vhagar is the third largest. So what was the one between Vhagar and Velaryon? What was the one that the other sister had?
If he was the third largest,
I thought it was the second. Oh, Vermithor is the second, right? Or is Vermithor?
Vhagar is either the third biggest or the second. No, Vhagar might be the second biggest.
It's Velaryon, Vhagar, and Vermithor, I think.
You did say he was third.
I think Vermithor is the third largest.
Hold on, I'm coming with the fact check.
Can we talk about how big, bad, and scary Vhagar looked?
Yeah,
I loved it.
He got that move though, where he come out of nowhere, as big as he is, come out of nowhere.
Okay, the wind be blowing before you even see him.
He walks in the shadow for real.
Okay,
I loved it. But they're gonna have to spend more money for next
she
season.
just, woo, Vhagar something else.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she respect Aemond. That little boy walked up her. I know she was like,
okay, you got heart.
Oh, literally, you got heart to pull up on me,
right?
After my person I was connected with just died. Damn.
Right. You ain't even give me time to mourn.
Okay.
She did try to turn over.
No, it say that Vhagar the second biggest.
And then
That's what it say. The third is Meraxes.
Really?
Meraxes, yeah. I think Vermithor is in the show right now.
Yeah.
But okay,
Vermithor is 5. before Vermithor is
Really?
the cannibal. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
right.
is.
I ain't never heard that one.
So it's Valyrian, Vhagar, Meraxes, and that was Aegon and his two sisters had the three biggest dragons. That's why I want to see that so bad.
That's what this guy said. I don't know how accurate it is. Go to cannibal, then Vermithor, then sheep stealer.
That's
then Silverwing, then Dreamfire. Correct.
Oh, girl just came across.
Yeah,
that Rhaena just came across. That's sheep stealer. So I don't know where the
one
cannibal
outside
is.
got a name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
So,
thing
and
sure was
apparently,
the animal.
From what I saw, I guess that was another character that was removed. I think Sheep Stealer in the books, they said go to a completely different character that ain't even in the show at all. So they wrote out that character and gave it to Rhaena. That's what they said.
That's what I heard too.
Yep. I'm like, oh, the scandal. We writing out characters.
Already.
So I'm like, what happened to Rhaena then in the books is what I want to know then.
Right.
Let me tell you
but
something.
You know, but the like I was saying, like the books, the Fire and Blood books, don't read like the Game of Thrones books. It's different. It's pretty much like a chronicle of wars and say, hey, these people participated in this war. Like we got World War III.
Oh, it's like one of their books.
Yeah,
I think somebody tried to explain that.
It doesn't read like a point of view like Game of Thrones does. That's why it kind of threw me off when I started to read it, and I couldn't get into it.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
so
somebody said it was like the Maesters telling of events because like they had said like Rhaenyra was like fat and that she like ate all this food all the time. And they depicted her as somebody completely different than who she is.
I mean, they've been lying on her since her daddy died.
And they was like Alicent, even they really end the story like that. They pretty much forcing her in the story on the show.
Oh,
to make
at this point in the story, it's like she's not around at all.
What?
I guess I get that from a marketing point of view because they saw the whole black versus green view and was like, let's capitalize off that.
Let's sell that. Yep, they did. They did a good job.
When I read them books, I'm gonna have a lot to say.
Team Green was quiet this season, though. I don't know if y'all noticed that they was quiet. they knew they was in the wrong now.
My thing is what case?
They outnumbered.
What case did y'all ever have to state? Which was my whole thing.
Say it again.
What case did y'all ever have to state? Like, let me hear
it. They was taking scraps and rolling with it. I'm like,
y'all was just here.
They're like, Aegon's the first male born. They know how it goes. Rhaenyra should have never had. I'm like,
Aegon is older than Aemond. Yeah. I thought Aemond was old.
No, Aegon.
I did not know that.
That's the firstbborn son. That Viserys wanted so bad.
No,
we didn't need that one.
Yeah. Okay. That's not
my
funny.
God.
I did not know.
You just gonna kill your wife, huh?
Okay. He didn't know she was gonna die like that though. No, I keep trying not to jump to the last episode, but we're gonna talk all over the place anyway, so might as well.
Okay, right.
Since the first season, I've been saying she is just so jealous of Rhaenyra because Rhaenyra ain't never want no power. She just wanted to just be her own person. And she took out her frustrations on Rhaenyra throughout everything. And to just see Alicent say damn near verbatim everything I've been saying, I'm like, yes. But for her, while I'm having a good time, like finally, self-awareness. Why she throw her mama in there? Why is you bringing up Rhaenyra mama? You know, he never did stop loving your mother. She know that already.
Absolutely.
She grew up in a happy home. Why is you bringing up that girl mama?
So toxic.
They always got to take something. They can't never just give me nothing. I said, why is you bringing up this girl mama?
That whole conversation, though.
It was too long for me.
It was too long.
It was like 7-8 minute conversation.
I was like, okay, I get it. Okay. She gonna give you her kids. Okay.
Right. Like, let's move on.
Do Alicent know that oh boy was already sneaking Aegon away?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
nobody knows.
Rhaenyra, like, you know it ain't gonna never be that easy.
That part.
He was like, why should I leave? Because your brother about to kill you.
Hey, y'all know what character I hate? And I think it's just because the actor that's playing it.
What?
White Worm. I can't stand that character.
Who is White Worm?
The advisor Rhaenyra. I don't like her for some reason.
Mysaria.
I
like her too. I'm cool with her.
I don't like her.
I know she ain't Missandei, but she cool.
No,
I like
not at all.
She ain't Missandei.
Maybe it was another actress, a different accent or something. I don't know.
We don't even know her.
I just don't like her.
We don't.
We don't know
I was
her.
looking at somebody's reaction. I think they said her accent sounds so much better this season than it did last
That's
season.
what I heard too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even notice it until somebody said it, and then I paid attention. I was like, "Oh yeah, she do sound different." Her backstory. Now her backstory was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I knew she had a crazy backstory because ever since we first saw her, I'm like, I wonder how she got this. She told her story. I said, "Oh,
that was
girl."
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting
it was gonna be a man off the street. One of them crazy stories. I ain't know
it
was gonna be that.
I thought it was Otto.
Oh.
I kind of thought that might have been the
I
option.
thought they hung her. I thought they tried to hang her within the fire of the house and everything. That's what I thought. So I was not expecting that.
That's a good theory. She went down her whole line. I said, she told her whole story. That was good though. I like her. Why you don't like her?
It's just something I can't pin.
It's
the
okay.
Accent, the actress, I just don't like it.
It's okay. She got a story. She kidnapped. That's her behind Otto being kidnapped.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Somebody had told me it was Loris.
I don't think it's Loris. I think it's that girl because she said them Hightowers is going to pay.
No, and she was so for real.
And she was serious. She didn't blink or nothing. I said, oh yeah, she did that. I just assumed because they didn't really make a big deal out of it until they said that he never got a response or no one ever got a response from him. So it's like nobody knew. Yeah, I think
right. So. Don't nobody. I like that. I never thought about that.
The last time we seen him, he was standing by. He was just standing by on the balcony after he was dismissed.
He got fired.
After he threw the pin to
So I'm trying to figure out why keep him alive though if you want revenge. It's not like she's
going to get some get back. I don't know.
But who care about Otto other than Alicent, who we now got on our side?
Otto is the reason we're in the position we are now.
No, I know, but what's she gonna do with him?
I don't know.
Probably torture.
I think she may be in cahoots with Larys. I mean, if that's the case. Because of course he has to get the granddaddy out the way so he can kidnap the child.
That's true.
So they might be in the cahoots together because she won't pay back and he want him out the picture. Oh, I just wrote that.
But no, for real. And I mean, it's very possible for her to do it. She runs through King's Landing like veins. Like she done been all
for the people.
There.
She is literally for the small folk. Yes. And she does everything she can.
Shout out to the small folk because they got more Game of Sense here than in Game of Thrones because they was like, oh no,
for real,
the dragons is coming. We need to go. Now I can't be mad at them. Now everybody was going off on Daenerys for burning them in Game of Thrones. I'm like, they could have left. That's their fault. Like,
you know, I'm still mad because that power. Is
I'm like,
no, yes to everything you just said. They do got more sense here. That fish pulled up. They said, Rhaenyra, queen. They was just talking shit about her 5 minutes ago.
Yes, they were. They hated her guts. She feeds us now.
Mind you, she never did nothing to them. Never. Like,
never.
That's what be sending me. And throughout this whole season, every single time they will say the pretender. I'll be like, who's pretending?
Yes.
They're a mob that just goes with the flow. Oh, we grieving baby Jaehaerys today? All right, we all crying. Oh, okay, it's fuck Alicent today. Fuck Alicent. Throw a fish at her ass. Like,
no.
This is what we're doing today.
First of all, parading Maylee's head around like that.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
They didn't fuck with that, though. I will say. They was not for that.
Disrespect.
They was like, oh, no, that's not bad. That's not
disrespect.
That's not a good thing. Right?
Yeah. But no, when you just said, wait, what did you just say? With the...
What, throwing fish at Alicent?
No, it was, hold on. I was about to say something.
That was horrible too. They smacked the crap out of her face.
I only felt bad for Helena.
Okay, that's the only because really she's not even a Hightower. Okay, she is a Targaryen. Viserys is her daddy. I just be acting like she ain't even a part of her mama mess because she really not.
No, she's so peaceful. I'm problematic.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. When you just said Daenerys burned down King's Landing. Now, you know, in the last episode, Aemond had that temper tantrum and tore up that city. And at the end of the episode, when Alicent was like, I'm going to just let you in while Aemond and Kristen is gone. I said the way that they played Daenerys is literally what Aemond would do over his dead body. He would burn down the entirety of King's Landing with Vhagar and die with Vhagar before he would just let his mama let Rhaenyra come sit on the throne.
Yeah.
Okay. What they made Daenerys at the end is what he would be. Okay. What? He wouldn't even think about it. Imagine having a temper tantrum and you go burn a whole city.
Yeah.
Just because your sister got some more dragon riders and now you mad because you know you outnumbered. And it ain't just you and Big V no more.
Yeah.
And I want Vhagar so bad. I do not want her to die.
She gotta go. But Sean, I'm telling you, she's rotten.
Fault.
No, Vhagar be wanting to fight, but Sean. Vhagar gets mad when Aemond be like, wait, Vhagar, wait.
She is a dragon.
She want to fight.
She was minding her own business before he went and grabbed her. Okay, Vhagar Vhagar don't have no beef with Rhaenyra.
But when she got a little taste of Lucerys or whatever,
she
was like, "Oh yeah, I got to get back in the game." Like,
that was that taste right there. That taste right there. That first taste.
It was like,
he took a war dragon to go play fetch. Like, do you not know the hundreds of years old this dragon is? You know the stuff she did.
And Granny was like, I still got it. I can do this. I'm like, no, Vhagar, go sit your
I hear what the big dog.
I still got it. Wait, so we know Vhagar is a couple of 100 years old. We know she done been to war. So is Meleys must be older than Vhagar. Because she was like, come on, old girl. The way that Rhaenys was talking to Meleys, I think Meleys is older than Vhagar. She ain't bigger, but she might be older.
I don't think she's older because I think
she's not.
I think the size is dependent upon their age in some way.
Oh, God.
So the older they are, the bigger they are.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Hold on.
No. Because think about it. Because Vhagar was written by one of the sisters.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vhagar is old.
And we know that all the Targaryens get like an egg, at their birth.
At their birth. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Figure out how old is Meleys because I want to know.
Let's see.
Vhagar looked like she done been through it. She got holes in her wings. She got battle scars.
Yeah. Nobody thought about sewing it up either.
What is during the dance? Are we at the Dance of Dragons now? Is that this time period? They said during the dance, Vhagar was 181.
That's it.
Okay, well,
during the dance,
181.
Mm-hmm.
We at 180.
How old is Vhagar?
And a half.
Right? How old is Vhagar in House of Dragons? After an entire conquest and a century of life thereafter, I don't want to know what happens.
No, why you reading
it? She was 181 when she died. Well, we know she's not alive now, but because she's not in Game of Thrones, they said she died at 100. Okay, so I was right. She a couple of 100 years old.
You're right.
Why they don't got no age on Meleys?
I don't know. I tried to look it up too. It just says she was born.
I'm gonna spoil myself. I keep looking up stuff.
Sometime
but
before
George,
75.
finish the books.
The man don't know.
Y'all, we had this ain't got nothing to do with it, but this sentence just popped up. Prior to this, we know Viserys had 80 years of peace. These people, let me tell you something. These people are just terrible human beings. Viserys wasn't even past 5 minutes and Alicent started lying. The whole Westeros went to hell. Like, y'all just could wait on him to die so y'all can act a fool. He died. Now y'all hate Rhaenyra. She a child. Ain't never did nothing to y'all.
Yeah.
Where y'all get all these stories from? The second Viserys died, everything went to hell. Who said that? Oh yeah, Otto said that when he had said when he was cussing his grandson out, he had said something. And he was like, "My father's dead," and he said, "And we're the poorer for it."
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
Fitting. This was a good season.
Because
they did some good storytelling this season. That's all they did the whole season.
All they needed was one more episode to show me a battle at Harrenhal, and I'd have been good. That was all I needed.
So how many people do Damon got? How big is his army he just raised?
So whatever's left of the river runs because they was killing each other.
Yeah.
And then
because they've been fighting for generations and they just looking for an excuse to kill each other.
They the McCoys.
Hatfields and the McCoys.
Yep. Hatfields and McCoys. Yep.
I think that's all that we got, and then we got a couple dragons.
No, how big is his army? How many people?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
It was a lot.
Shoot, I hope them ghosts can fight. Shoot, because they can be helpful. Start people's asses.
Who was the man? Who was the man that was a part of Rhaenyra's court that would just keep defying her? She sent him to go get Damon, and he gonna pull him and be like, "Hey, you know you should be king,
Albert or something like that."
Yeah. The one that's hearing voices over there at Harrenhal too.
When he pulled up, he said, "Did you hear something?" Damon said,
"Did y'all hear it?
Barking at the moon."
Did y'all hear what they said? Did y'all hear the whisper?
No, I didn't hear it. I just heard the wind blowing.
It said traitor.
Oh, I did not know.
And that's why he was like, "Did you hear
that?" He didn't even get
his ass, ghost.
Yeah.
Come on, Harrenhal.
Yeah, he walked up.
Do what you do, Harrenhal.
Like, yeah, for real. Traitor.
He didn't even get to start talking crazy before they told him about himself.
He was starting to talk, and right in the middle of him saying something, that's where you heard it. Yeah. Oh God, that was good. That was spooky too. At the same time,
I thought
I might have to go look at that.
I thought the wind was blowing and it scared him like it sent a chill. I ain't know it said something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go run that back.
That was like by the tree and everything.
Did y'all see that part too?
Yeah.
I still missed it. But every time I blink or something, I haven't seen it yet.
Seen what? I'm sorry, say it one more time.
It was like a dude with antlers by the tree. By the weirwood tree.
Looking like Narnia.
The tree, I thought I saw something run up the tree at one point. And I blinked. I said, wait a minute, what was that? And they just going about their business as usual. I said, no, that was something. Now I saw that. I don't know, something was moving.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I know the trainer. I love Harrenhal. I love that. That was so good. I mean, since we on Harrenhal.
I didn't think she was real. I didn't really, because it seemed to me like
the witch.
Yeah, like he was the only one that saw her to me.
She is very much off to herself.
Yeah, everybody ignores her.
Yeah,
so it's like she's not there. You're right. It's literally like she's not there.
Yeah.
It seemed like the strong, he did mention her name or something towards the end, like she went somewhere because she said she's gonna be gone for a while, and he said that she was gone for 3 days somewhere or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I forget. Want to go do witch activities?
Yeah.
Wait, speaking of the strong dude, he was funny when David kept trying to get them to call him king. He was like, well, what would you call me then? He was like, king consort.
Yeah, he didn't miss a beat.
That guy's funny. No, he was funny.
The older
Harrenhal. Oh, the old man. Yeah, girl, I was calling him Granddaddy. I ain't even know his name. You know, I don't even know his name. The old man. No, shout out to him. I knew he was loyal to Rhaenyra, but when he heard old boy talking crazy, he said, "Oh, absolutely not." He said, "They over here acting like they don't serve you." I already knew what was for happen. As soon as he walked up,
to tell it.
Okay. As soon as he walked up to Damon, I said, "He finna talk crazy." Little did I know, Harrenhal already knew when he walked in. The ghost was like, that spirits was just like,
yeah. Gosh, he's having so.
And that man was standing there at the door because he was about to walk out. He was walking. He said, and he was just letting them talk. He was like, and then he saw that Damon never said nothing, which, you know, Damon just keep everything. Don't nobody be knowing his intentions but him. He don't never say nothing. He just take everything in. And Damon just smiled and walked off. And I was like, I know he not gonna kill Rhaenyra, but he do stuff that get on my nerves. Like, I know he would never take it that far, but I know he'll take it somewhere. Everybody else would die. So I don't be knowing. So when that old man, he was like, "Oh, absolutely not. Rhaenyra, they over here clowning. Damon got an army." Well, she pulled up
by himself. Yeah, for himself.
Okay, she pulled up. I almost want to start crying because they getting on my nerves because it's like they trying to heal a little bit of my Daenerys trauma, which you could never completely heal it. But like when I said you got to bend the knee. All this sound good. No, that's what I was about to say. Whenever they start speaking in Valyrian in front of company, I'll be screaming because it's so funny. Like when Aegon and Aemond was at the table and Aemond started speaking in Valyrian.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't know how to speak it back.
Him, man. He was signing him. Oh my
god.
Shamed him. He said, "You's a dummy. You ain't fit to rule. You can't even speak our mother's tongue."
Okay, he got to brush up on his Valyrian, messing around with his brother. Aemond was just sitting there.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep messing with me. See what's going on.
And Aegon just sitting there stuck. But he got to play cool in front of company.
Yes.
Right? And when Rhaenyra pulled up, he was like, "I wasn't expecting you so soon." And I'm like, "Yeah, you better bend the knee in front of company. This is when it matters. Like, you don't have no choice. You have to bend the knee. You can't just say, 'I serve you.'" I'm talking shit the whole time. He started talking good. I'm like, okay. He started speaking in Valyrian. I said, "Oh, in front of company." And then I love it. When they only want them to know what they talking about, they be like,
"You know it's something."
I love it when they start speaking Valyrian in front of company. And then when she was like, "You sound like my father," that's literally what I was about to say. Because when they show let me get back to this because we got to talk about the Night King now. When he was talking to her in Valyrian, I said, "This is literally everything Viserys been talking about. So this ain't gonna be brand new to her anyway. This just adding to it.
This is adding to it. Yep, absolutely."
And then when she was like, "Fuck all that. Do you serve me? What's up?" Because we in front of company.
She did back up though, didn't she?
Okay, she said
she took that 2-step. Yep.
And then when he got on that knee, I start hollering and shaking his chest the way I start screaming. Because finally, I knew he was being for real. Because of what she had already did. Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy. Y'all was happy.
And after everything he's seen.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's just, he was not expecting that. And he touched the tree.
The blood and everything was coming out the tree.
Listen.
I love that witch. She went and got him up out the bed.
Yeah, them ghosts got him together for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they was like, "Yeah, you don't die here." Yeah, not right now.
And the witch, she was telling him about himself from the first time he got there. She was like, "You this, you that, you this, you that," and he would just be like, "Girl."
Yeah.
Forcing him
because he keeps everything in his head, and so he like, how you know what I mean? He knew everything was truthful, but it's like those are his thoughts. So like they in your head, like they know who you are, and they need to get you on the right path because these intrusive thoughts, sir, you got to get them out your head now. You can't act on them.
He did a lot of growing up in Harrenhal.
He did.
He got no choice. His mama
took a whole season.
Right.
Those idle thoughts that he had about his mother, she read him on that too. She said, "I know you wish that you knew your mother."
He was
or something like that, and he did that look back,
and that was early when around the time he first got there. He said,
she was reading him like a book.
Okay, them scenes with his mama. So what happened to their mama? Did she die in childbirth having him or something?
I don't know.
I want to say so. For him, I think he was. Let me look.
Because they don't ever be talking about no sisters, no nothing. Like all she had was 2 boys.
You know.
He said, "Hold on.
Do you know?"
I know they got cousins and stuff, but I don't never hear them say.
It said that Damon was 3 when Alisa died, giving birth to his brother Aegon II, who died several months later.
Wow. Dang, he was only 3, so he felt like his mama got taken from him.
Yeah. Rightfully so. He should feel that way. He's 3.
Wow. I did not know they had another brother. So she had 3 boys.
That makes sense.
So
it was strong with them. Had to see the strong.
And all Rhaenyra mama would have was girls, literally.
Right.
That's crazy. Well, really, she couldn't have nothing but Rhaenyra, really. One and done. She was through.
Yeah.
She was through. With that, and all the stuff from Rhaenyra was little. I was so happy they brought back little Rhaenyra. I was screaming. Sewing up the baby head. Yeah. Rhaenyra got fixed all his Oh my, that scene was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That scene, I don't know if none of this stuff is in the books.
I don't know.
I don't know where none of this stuff come from. He came around that corner. She's sewing up the baby head. I said, it's so much symbolism. The Harrenhal had some of the best scenes.
They said he's dealing with all of his guilt while he's there. So in every aspect of everything that he saw, did I push a button? I did. Okay, that scared me. When he was talking with his brother.
And
so it was Viserys, all the things that were guilty that he felt guilt from. Viserys, Rhaenyra, and what was the third thing?
The baby, his mama.
Oh, his
mother. Wife, his first wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was in there too. God. Yeah.
A few times.
Weird. That was weird because she said, "We're at war. Have you checked on your daughters?"
Mm-hmm.
What kind of daddy are you?
He don't be paying them much attention at all. I can't even recall many conversations.
Not exist to him.
But he did. He was around them when they were younger. He was teaching
when their mama was alive.
Yeah,
but after that,
you're right.
They didn't. Thankfully, they already had a relationship with their grandma and granddaddy.
True.
And Rhaenyra. So when their mama passed, exactly, it wasn't this. Could you imagine if they didn't know Rhaenyra and their grandma and granddaddy? Terrible.
Yeah, they'd be lost.
Bad parenting all around.
Yeah, they'd be lost.
And they grew up good because they unproblematic, and I love that.
Okay, Bayla be telling granddaddy what's up. She said, this belonged to Salt and Sea. I'm firing blood. I said, poetry.
The way she walked off after she said it too. You could have just had her thing just blowing in the wind, honey.
Okay, poetry.
I love that.
Oh,
she has
that whole conversation.
We got spoiled on Alan, who Alan was.
Who is Alan?
Alan of Hall.
The bald black man, his son. Corlys' bald son.
Yeah.
The one that be shaving his head, because
Yes, the blonde comes through.
Yeah, but somebody spoiled it for us in the comments, man. We were so mad.
Oh, his hair.
I have a bad habit of not paying attention to other characters I don't know and they on the screen. Like, I never paid attention to him or what's the two that they just gave dragons to? Olfin, whatever. I used to didn't pay them no attention. I'm like, why are they showing these random King's Landing?
No, I knew they were going to be a part of the story, and I knew I wasn't going to like it. The one that
I wasn't paying attention that much.
Yeah,
I got to learn to focus in. They don't be wasting characters. I'd be like, who is these people?
Back to Corlys.
He was around for a while.
Did Corlys have them children when he was married to Rhaenys? Is what I want to know.
Yeah,
when he was out at sea, he had a woman.
So in season 1, wasn't it like when he was out at sea, or it might have been before that? I don't know.
Because I think they older. Are they? I think they was before the same age or a little bit older than him and Rhaenys' kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they mentioned Laenor. They were saying how he was having all the warm clothes and stuff while they was at sea.
He growing up starving, and he see this nigga coming over here with fur, eating good, sweet meat.
So that would have been before House of Dragon even started.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now see, Corlys lost a few points with me this season because now you know you was wrong, Corlys. Them boys over there hungry.
And then the fact that
you are the man of the sea, you got all these resources. Get them boys something to eat. And where's their mama? Right. She must have died a long time ago.
Something. Because they out there making it on their own.
But for me, it was sad because it's like Rhaenys knew. And she basically told you she knew. And she said, it's okay. Go talk to them boys. Go, treat them right. We ain't got no more kids. They gone. So, like, go treat them. It's okay. She gave her blessing. And he still wasn't doing it. And I'm like, come on now. Like,
I think he's trying to honor her in that way, but I just think that he's going about it in the wrong way. He doesn't know how to have a relationship with them.
No, I think he do. You know what I think it's really about? I think it's about the books, because he made a point in season 1 to say you know, they don't remember what you look like or nothing like that. It's about what they write about you. And I don't think he wants to be written as unfaithful. I think he cares too much about what they're gonna say about him. So that's why he don't want nobody to know.
He the big man on campus. He run the waters. Okay, that's Corlys.
He only want good things written about his name when he died. That's all he cared about. To me, that's how I read it. I'm like,
that's a good point. And yeah, you're right. That's a good point right there. I forgot about that by the fireplace when they was having that conversation. That was the best conversation ever.
I had absolutely no idea them was his kids. Because they just showed them as, first of all, I was like, all right, so this is why all the black people been at over here with Corlys. So let's start. Love how many black people in House of the Dragon. Love that. Yeah. But then when Rhaenys went and talked to that boy and she touched him and said, your mother must have been so beautiful. I said, Corlys.
Yeah.
Corlys.
Yeah. That stepped out.
So that was that never even. Okay, Corlys was outside. Do you hear me? Outside.
He was outside the outside.
Okay.
He was rocking the boat. God dang. Yeah.
That part. Don't come a knocking. When this boat get the rocking.
They're like, dang, these waves is vicious today. Y'all felt that boat.
These waves.
I can't take this. Hold on. I'm finna tissue. Hold on.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness. That's good though. I forgot about
podcasts are so healing.
Oh my gosh. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I forgot about that conversation. That was the best thing in sliced bread in season 1.
Yeah. The best thing in season 1 was
well, besides that, but their conversation was pretty good. Yeah.
But yeah, Corlys lost some he lost a couple of points with me this season. I said, Corlys. Now, why you was out here having kids outside you and Rhaenys' marriage? Because the way him and Rhaenys is, it's like they've been married a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are so close and comfortable. Like that's not no new relationship at all.
Right.
And they wasn't toxic or nothing. They was just
they really love each other. That is my favorite relationship.
Yeah.
And then he had not one bastard, but 2.
Okay. Well, we don't know how many more he got.
And that's what I was saying. I'm like, how many more kids Corlys got?
Okay.
I want to know what their mama look like. That's crazy. That was that was almost a reveal for me. I said, no, Corlys wasn't, boy, outside. Yeah. He wasn't out here, all work and no play. He was having his little fun on the side now. Cause shoot, surrounded by all them men all day. He said, I can't take this. That's not funny. Because he know he was wrong. And she don't even, and Rhaenys don't even know who their mom is either.
Right.
So yeah, that was
far land somewhere, honey. That's what the mama was.
She could literally be from anywhere.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, I forgot what else I was about to say. Well, that was funny.
What you say?
I said Seasmoke smelled that blood on that one boy. Track him down.
Please tell me y'all saw that video of that black man that be doing commentary. He was talking about how Seasmoke is a black dragon. He said, first of all, all the black people are at Spice Town. Black people love spices. It was a whole. I have to find that video. Oh my god, it was
hilarious.
So funny. I send it to you.
Yeah, I seen that one. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm finna look for it. That video was so funny. Talking about, and then the way everybody been spelling Seasmoke with a C like Crip. Oh, instead of spelling SEA. Nobody is putting SEA. They're literally putting Seasmoke.
Wait a minute. Is it? You said it's a comedian. Is it Kev on stage?
No, it's not Kev on stage. It's a black man.
He does House of the Dragon reviews too, and it is hilarious.
I'm getting mad now because I got to find this video. It was so funny. I just scrolled past the video on Maester Aemond. Y'all know I'm still mad. Him and Daenerys never got to meet. Oh yeah! Did y'all ever see this? Y'all know that's George face in the tree, right?
I heard.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look at George in the what's the name of the man?
The bottom. Yeah. That's crazy. I like it. You gotta put something in there. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah, I would see so much stuff online when I would come on the internet. I'm finna find that video of that man though, because that was funny.
It was funny. I'm about to look because I know one of us sent it to each other, but I don't know. I got 2 Instagrams. It might not be on this one.
Oh, did you know Maester Aemond? I didn't realize until probably I don't even know how many seasons into Game of Thrones that he was blind. I didn't know he was half blind in real life too.
Listen, I don't be knowing nothing until y'all tell me. I be so lost.
I did not know that. I gotta find it. It was so many good memes.
Listen, it took me 4 seasons to realize Drogon's name wasn't Dracarys, because that's what I was calling him. I'm like, that's all Daenerys said to him, so that must be his name.
That is true.
I was calling him Dracarys. I said, Dracarys is my favorite dragon. They like, do you mean Drogon?
Who is that?
Drogon? What is that? They're like,
that's an honest mistake, though.
I always be wanting to do a meme review, and I really need to start doing it because these House of the Dragon memes, they said this was Caraxes in the courtyard of Harrenhal talking about Damon Dragon.
The memes every week was my favorite. I was
going through it.
Every week. They was cutting up. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Aemond and Aegon.
Oh,
anytime I see that video of that shaved cat, hold on, I can't.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
I can't even hold my phone up.
Why does it look like him though? Why they do that kid like that?
The casting.
Every week we came across one that was doing like church announcements. It was hilarious. I gotta find one.
And it's talking about House of the Dragon.
In a church announcement.
In a church setting format. It's hilarious. Yeah.
This is cute. I want to do something like this with my cats, but my cats would never allow it. My cats would never allow this. Put a wig on them, they would never allow it.
That's funny.
No, my poor Rhaenys wouldn't either. She hate clothes, hate anything.
I gotta find this. Oh, now I know y'all. Now I know y'all gonna feel just like this girl. Watching House of the Dragon only to realize all of this is.
Don't get me started.
Oh my God!
It's a brand on the Iron Throne.
So mad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And it was he that was on the throne, that ended up on the throne. It was the person who nominated him to be on the throne.
Like, how you gonna let a prisoner decide on the throne?
How you do that?
I could tear apart that episode.
Oh my God.
That make me sick.
From the beginning.
Well,
y'all just don't know. I went into that episode so peaceful. I said, all my enemies is dead. Can't nothing stop Daenerys now. What was I wrong?
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Sitting there crying. It took me a minute. The North is, we all know if it's anybody, it's always going to be, it's Arya and Daenerys. It's always going to be a misstart.
That first episode when they showed the North and I heard that theme music for the North. Oh,
and we got excited.
Oh.
Yeah, we got excited.
Man.
And then to see the wall. Yeah. That was pretty awesome too.
Seeing the wall, I recognized the wall, but I didn't know. I was like, and then when I saw the wall, I'm like, oh, I know where we at.
They said 1 out of 10.
I think I might have found the video, Michonne.
Please, so I can laugh because I can't find it.
Hold on, I'm about to text
I went through everything on week that I sent you. I don't get it. Or did I text it to you?
See, I got 2 accounts. That's why I'd be like, I don't know which one.
See, I'm tired.
I need 1 account. I need to get it together.
Everybody, literally every week, the House of the Dragon memes. I'm literally screaming. They were so good. Oh yeah, and with the flash. Okay, so the whole thing with the witch, Damon sitting there in the bed. I ain't even really get to start talking shit. The lady came in there. He didn't even move. He said, I can't remember what he said to her. Like, girl, you just don't quit, basically.
Did he say what is the hour or Dang, what did he say?
He said something.
Because he said something funny to him. I mean, for her and the other guy. He said something about food. Is the food ready or something like that?
And you see, he just got on up and just walked with her. He has no questions. This is the queen at this point.
He sure didn't.
He went right on walking. And then she was like, you ready? You ready to know what you're here for, your life's purpose, all that other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, he done been through it. And when he touched the tree, when they showed Rhaenyra on the Iron Throne, I was like, that was supposed to be Daenerys. Like, I was like, y'all but then before that, I can't remember because it was flashing to so many different things, and I thought that was Aegon in the water. I didn't know that was Aemond until Helena had said it.
Yeah.
So they were flashing so many different things, showing everything that's gonna happen, and I'm like, the Night King. And then when they show Rhaenyra, I'm like, that's supposed to be Daenerys. I'm like, no, y'all not finna do this to me. And then when they showed that Helena was the one sending the signal, she sent out the bat signal, like literally.
Yep.
I said, thank you, Helena. Thank you. But I thought that was Aegon and falling in the water or whatever. I did not know that was Aemond until she said it. But I'm like, y'all not gonna be able to heal my Daenerys trauma because all of this is for nothing. So it's crazy that
they
the
brought her in there.
It spoils how good House of the Dragon is because it's like this is literally for nothing.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Y'all not gonna bring it out of me today because I get upset.
I know I'm not. It's because it's so fresh. We not like everybody else. We ain't had years and years to heal.
Oh, it's a process. We not healed. Don't get it wrong.
No, I believe you because I don't even know when I'm gonna hit the 1 year mark. I just know it's been some months.
We still hurting.
What has it been? 5 years since it went off?
Damn.
I can't rewatch it. People are like, have you looked at it again? I can't. It hurts.
Why?
It hurts. Season 8.
Because I can't. Daenerys ain't gonna win.
Ford, don't get me. We ain't about to do
pain
that.
We'll
be on here another hour talking about that.
Okay.
Man. But I was like, y'all cannot heal my Daenerys trauma. This is all good, but it's always in the back of my mind that this is for absolutely nothing.
Same, and that's why it's hard for me to rewatch. I ain't got a rewarding ending for my time.
Oh no, I have only seen every
suffering.
episode one time. I'm not. Game of Thrones is not comforting because of the ending.
I'll end up watching that. If we ever watch that, we're gonna riot because we're gonna be so upset.
No, for real. If I ever was to watch something, I need to find like an Aria compilation of all 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Did y'all see they doing an auction? Tamaj had sent it to me.
What?
Mm-hmm. They like selling all the props from Game of Thrones. Iron Throne. I'm talking about wigs, eggs, whatever. Pins.
Cat's paw, needle.
Yeah. The swords, the jackets,
could you imagine
outfits.
Having one of the real cat's paws? Like, could you imagine?
Balerian skull head that was in King's Landing.
Man, we ain't got millions of dollars just sitting on.
No.
I want one of them eggs though.
I do too.
I want cat's paw. It'd have to be cat's paw.
It was a lot of money.
Give me that.
And then it's just an auction. So
Night King out. I need that.
Yeah, so you're just gonna keep you're gonna be bidded out. Never mind.
Yeah, I said the rich one today.
Right. $1.
Man, imagine reacting in the Iron Throne. I'm like,
imagine having Iron Thrones.
Should we put in a pot? Because I'm just saying, we get the throne amongst us, and then we just rotate it.
Could you imagine having Needle up on the wall? Cat's paw just sitting right here.
I know.
That's really what I need.
Being starts at 10,000. Maybe we can get some donations going.
I know, right?
Right? I need to look and get one of the little random props.
Yeah, I know. I would love something, but
see, I want cat's paw. That's what I want. I need it.
I would be happy with anything, honestly. I really would.
But cat's paw, correct. Y'all, I want to go on a Game of Thrones tour next year so bad. Like, I'm not playing. Like the museum, the actual tour, like I want to see because I'm gonna have to go to a couple of countries.
Yes,
because Croatia and what's the other King's Landing?
I think they use Spain for like Dorne or something like that.
It's Iceland and Greenland.
I know Croatia is one King's Landing, but it was another one. Like the main one all that time was Croatia, but it's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna Google it.
Is they filming there now?
Bare minimum, I gotta do the museum. One of the people who made the show went to the museum and they approve of it.
Oh wow. Well, that I can do.
I found a church announcement. Here, check this out.
Okay, right.
It's a Minister Damon. It's a House of the Dragon church announcements. Minister Damon will be guest speaker at Harrenhal Baptist this Sunday. This message, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And for the afternoon message, who is that knocking at my door? Sister Alice Rivers is asking the Harrenhal Kitchen Club to be sure to be on time, since we will be feeding our members and visitors. Deacon Strong of Harrenhal Baptist is asking all members of the hospitality ministry to make sure the church is clean for this Sunday. Pastor Ben Blackwood.
Literally.
Pastor Ben Blackwood is asking all of those who are not Brackens to join him at Burning Meal Methodist. There will be a meal provided. Dragonstone Pentecostal House of Prayer will be having a special service as we send off in love Princess Rhaenyra. Touch of dragon eggs on a mission trip to the Vale. Her sister Bela will be giving the message, we have a future. King's Landing Baptist, as we say goodbye to Deacon Otto Hightower and thank him for his years of service. We welcome Deacon Cole as new head deacon. Now here we go. Prophetess Helena Targaryen is teaching a class on forgiveness this week.
Hey, what did he just call Helena?
Prophetess.
Those going with Deacon Cole to Riverlands Methodist to help with their cleanup efforts are asked to meet him by the front door. Y'all ride the church's horses.
Listen.
Right.
They were doing something like that every week.
Oh my God.
Who was the person that did it? That's a good point. That look, I forgot about Helena forgiving her mama. Yeah. She just said, "I forgive you." She didn't say she didn't know, but she didn't say what she forgave her for. Because she never.
It's like, girl, you don't know. Your daughter already knew everything you've been doing. She don't care.
Everything. She said.
First of all, when she was in there with Kristen, she didn't even care. She just sitting there holding her baby like this. Girl, and then she grieving her baby death. You come in there to try to talk about you. She said, "Girl, I don't care. I'm worried about my boy. Girl, I do not care nothing about what you talking about."
Yeah.
But man, let me tell you something. The coverage in the Game of Thrones universe, because this is my first time really getting it live, is with House of the Dragon. I can't believe I didn't see the church announcements. That's hilarious. I'm finna find that video of that black man talking about sea smoke. I'm not.
I sent it to you. Check your text message.
I didn't get nothing. Oh,
I was gonna say unless I sent it to the wrong person. That's why I found it. I just had to Google it because type in some keywords. Sea smoke is black, and you should find it.
No, literally. Hold on.
During the most recent episode of House of the Dragon, we learned that sea smoke is a coloreds-only dragon. This makes sense in hindsight because the Velaryons are, in essence, just black dragonless Targaryens with a few. The first person we see riding sea smoke is, of course, Rhaenys Velaryon, who is a half-black homosexual. So sea smoke clearly enjoys minorities. After Rhaenys faked his death, they just had sea smoke flying around, minding his business, waiting for a new rider. They tried to get him to bond with that Darkling guy. That did not work out. He didn't have the complexion for the protection. They sent Rhaenyra around Spice Town somewhere. Rhaenyra was like, yeah, that's normal. He always does that. Well, duh. Why do you think he flies around Spice Town? Sea smoke likes black people. Seasonings are at Spice Town. So, of course, the blacks, they hang out around Spice Town, that's exactly what Sea Smoke was looking for. Sea Smoke saw Adam down there sprinkling potato salad. He was eating collard greens and cornbread. They were speaking Lyrian AAVE, and he just knew this is home.
Rhaenys is a half-black homosexual.
Collard greens and cornbread, though.
Okay. They told Rhaenyra he was flying around Spice Town. Yes, that's normal. He always does that. Well, Oh my goodness, the memes and
the memes were
videos
hilarious
from the community is completely unmatched. Boy, oh, I needed that laugh, boy. That was good. I feel like we definitely missed some stuff though. Hold on. We touched on a lot of Damon. Also, the poise of Rhaenyra. She could have told shit up a long time ago, but every day she would be taking it in. Oh, her son, what's his name? Jacaerys.
Jacaerys.
Well, it's spelled Jacaerys. That's why I be saying that then. He put them people in their place. Like, y'all not about to come up in here
get your feet
acting like this is bar.
Yeah.
That's not what we doing. I didn't. He was when he was talking crazy, and he was like, "That's the prince." I said, "He don't even know what Rhaenyra's son looked like. He just don't
Yeah,
I was like,
that was the one that would be at the bar talking shit every night. I couldn't believe he got a dragon. I said, but I knew it. I was like, they showing him too much. They keep showing this random man at the bar in the basement talking shit every night. They doing something with him. But he got it. I couldn't believe it.
I thought they was just trying to show me small folks. I was like, I do not care.
Yeah. I think the first time they showed him was right underneath the rat catchers when they were home.
Yep.
I got to rewatch because I didn't listen.
He was like, "What they do?" Like, I don't know.
I could not believe
it. Good stuff in there.
Yeah, I got to rewatch because I definitely glossed over that.
The storytelling is amazing.
The monologue.
Yeah.
I did like him. The monologue from Corlys' son. That monologue.
Yeah.
Corlys couldn't even look at him. Corlys was standing like this.
Right.
Corlys wouldn't even look at him. And you know, he is the utmost respect. I'm at work on the clock. Like, he don't play none of them games. I am at work. And he read Corlys very respectfully. I mean, standing there just like this. I mean, and told Corlys everything he wanted to tell him, but he said it so respectfully. I was like, that's the monologue. Yeah, that's the monologue. He told Corlys about himself.
He kept his posture the whole time.
Yeah.
He was about to leave, and he was like, "You know what? I'm sick of this. God damn it!" Like, that was literally him. That
basically.
And then you done renamed the boat after your damn wife, so it still fucked me and my brother, right? He said, "What you're not about to do is pull up and start telling me what to do, sir. This ain't even you. This we supposed to be keeping it business. You trying to make it personal."
And when this is done, I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be just as it was before. You go your way and I go mine.
And it took me out when he was like, "You recall I never asked you for help, right?" I said, "Sure didn't, Corlys." Like, girl, I was just sitting there like,
listen, he saved his life and he ain't never asked you for nothing.
Okay, and we'll watch you with your other kids while him and his brother hungry.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Remember when him and his brother was at the house having that conversation and he was like, "He not coming to save us." Remember he had told his brother?
Oh yeah.
So they had been having these conversations at the house.
That's sad. It really is.
That's hurtful.
And then it make it the insult to the injury is seeing that man at work all the time, and you know that's your daddy. Like, this ain't even no distant person. This man is your boss, but that's your daddy.
But clearly he knew who he was too. How he just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, you the one that took me out the water"?
I know.
Like, you
he
ain't
wasn't giving an inch. Listen, he wasn't gonna give nobody no hints.
None. I mean, it was like, okay, you just walk up. Yeah, I saved your life. It was all. He said it was my duty. Did he say that?
I think that is.
I was like, okay.
I think that is what he said. They would literally be having work conversations like they don't know who each other is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So you the one that pulled me, not even calling him by his name.
He sure did.
That's why I never put together that, because obviously he's the sea snake. He got 1 million employees. But when Rhaenys went to town, and I'm like, she talking to him like that's Corlys' son. I said, Corlys. Speaking of kids, when Baela told Viserys, don't nobody care if your daddy ain't no Targaryen, boy, stand up. I was like, girl, I know that's right. I love their relationship. They have a genuine cousin relationship. I really like that relationship.
And they always have. Yeah.
Literally, he was fighting for them when what's the name took that dragon.
Yes.
They was all little kids. So they always been close. I love that. He went and took y'all mama dragon. He was stepping for y'all, him, his brother. So I love
King Viserys loved him some Rhaenyra and her kids. He did. He was so happy when they came back to King's. He's like, I ain't seen y'all in so long.
He missed seeing his daughter and her kids because them were the only people because that's his daughter.
Right.
And she represents, that's also another image of his wife. Like who he still loved to this day. Like that was their creation, their connection.
He poured his whole life into his daughter. That's how she know all the history. She know everything. Like they had a real relationship. That's why I'm like, how dare you have the audacity to be like, he never stopped loving your mother. Like she didn't know that already.
Yeah.
We know Rhaenyra mama was the love of his life. He was devastated when she died.
Like, I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. But I knew that. I'm sorry it hurt your feelings, but I already knew,
Okay. Don't make no sense. She was like, he was very fond of me, but nothing like your mama. And it's like, girl, we all do it. Yeah. Preaching to the choir, baby. Let's stay on topic. You and Rhaenyra. Goodness.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. Shout out to King Viserys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yes, he was one of my favorites.
And his little cameo coming back. I liked it.
It was so good to see him.
It was.
Did he say he forgave Damon, or am I making that up?
He may have, but I don't.
I think it was like he made peace with it.
Yeah, it was a good conversation, but I don't remember. I just know it was good.
Damon felt guilty about not being there for his brother when his brother was sick.
Yeah, and I think it was more like one of those because he cried and he held him, right?
Yeah, so he did.
Yeah, doing something just the opposite of what he would have done because everything else he just left. Or
wasn't it out? Wasn't it Damon wasn't there when Rhaenyra's mama died? Wife. It was showing the funeral, and he got sent away. I think because of that comment aired for a day. Now I remember.
Yeah, he wasn't there. He wasn't there for when his wife died. He wasn't there when he was sick. Damon was
never
in the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, and they touched on too always when he was at Harrenhal on how like he felt like he should be king, but he don't really want to be king, and that was like a whole nother thing he battled with, like his stolen inheritance. And then with Rhaenyra too, that dynamic, that was a whole nother thing. And it's like you don't really want that responsibility, Damon. You know you don't. You want to just leave when you feel like doing random stuff.
Right.
Yeah. But they say the second sons is always jealous because they get nothing out of
the sons.
And that's Damon and Aemond, them two. Yeah.
And he looked up to his uncle because he knows his uncle don't play no games. If it's anybody he respect Damon.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're gonna have a battle, and it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be good too. It's gonna be a good one.
Now, one question I did have too, I remember. Now, y'all remember the scene where the Lannisters was marching towards Harrenhal or whatever? They had the lions in the cage. Yeah. Did they use the lions for battle or for hunting?
I have no idea.
Dragons can eat those, so I ain't worried about it.
But I mean, if you let them out, where they gonna go?
I don't know. Do they listen? I thought maybe they do it for hunting, like the lions go hunt food and bring it back. Or
I know Westeros is not a real place, but every time I see them Lannister lions, I'm like, who is going to the continent of Africa stealing lions? Where are we? Every single time I see a lion, that's what I want to know. Yeah. That is where lions, they don't come from nowhere else. Where is y'all getting these lions from?
Right.
I still want to know where the damn Velaryons is from. Because if you ask me, they was here first.
They from Valyria. They came over with the Targaryens from Valyria.
Where is Valyria? Y'all know I don't know where Valyria is.
Where's it at?
I'm finna Google the Game of Thrones.
Because Jorah and Tyrion, they traveled through Valyria.
It's not on this map, is it? It's not on this map, is it?
It should be.
Oh,
maybe it's
down there.
I think it's nah. This is just like King's Landing and stuff.
Okay.
Winterfell.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think it's overpass. So.
Oh wow, it's way across the narrow sea. Where was the Dothraki people from again?
Good God.
So they say this is Westeros.
Yeah.
First of all, my phone gets so much grease on it from my hands, from my face and my head. There we go. This is Westeros in the Seven Kingdoms. This is the narrow sea. They say Valyria is all. This is Valyria over here.
That's about right. Yeah.
Oh,
the part that was circled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorah and Tyrion with Stone Man and stuff. Yeah.
Stone Man were crazy.
Oh yeah, that's over there where the Dothraki people is from over there. I still can. Let me not start because I was about to say the fact that Daenerys did the impossible. She brought the Dothraki across the narrow sea just for all of them to disappear and not honor her. Okay. Grey Worm did nothing.
They disappeared again.
I just don't understand how they just let that happen. I just don't get it.
Let me tell you something. I'm so happy that Walking Dead is my favorite show because Walking Dead ain't never disrespected me like Game of Thrones. I mean, everybody's favorite show of all time. It's always a little 1-2, something you might not agree with. Everybody can't be pleased. There's billions of people in the world. But to throw the whole story away, I mean, who else has ever done that on this scale? I feel like as long as TV exists and people got electronic devices and can watch Game of Thrones, this is going to be talked about forever. Because how do you take the biggest show and throw it away?
Yeah, that is crazy.
All time, hands down, period. It could have been. It could have been.
And now
can you imagine those ratings though? Because we knew it was the last season.
Right.
So they had the best ratings for that season. And it was the worst season ever. 2
years we had to wait for it.
And the only thing was Arya killing the Night King that we got out of that. That was literally it. Nothing. What else did we get out of that?
Oh, Brienne being sworn in as a Knight of the Seven
Kingdoms.
Kingdoms.
Brienne still got disrespected by Tyrion. I'm talking about Tyrion. I mean
Jamie. But you know what? I already knew that.
I'm mad at Tyrion too.
Wasn't shit. So I
to me,
but still, that messes up his character arc was like way past doggone his sister.
Yeah,
and they just jacked his character up like that.
That was always in his character to me personally, but I really am biased.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do Brienne like
so
that.
Bad.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do because one thing about him, he will die about Cersei. That is his twin. That is the love of his life. The mother.
Yeah, that felt natural to me, but I did see a lot of people
he's ever been with.
Right, he was a different person around Brienne. But
yeah.
Other than that, he was always down bad for Cersei. I was like, yeah, the roach is always gonna go back to the roaches, whatever.
Okay. To me,
it would have been cool if Arya had stolen his face and killed Cersei. That'd have been everything.
That was a fumble. They fumbled not right now.
They fucked up 4 of the greatest characters in TV history. Daenerys, Jon Snow, Varys, and Tyrion. Them the 4 where they went wrong.
I think they so bad didn't want people to be able to predict what was going to happen that they wrote all this stuff.
Don't make no excuses.
Sometimes
have they ever did an interview after Game of Thrones explaining themselves?
They went ghost.
They know better.
They know better. They did have the table read and how disgusted they were when they was reading the tape. I mean, reading the
I still need to watch that video. The cast seeing the shit for the first time and being like,
D&D was ghost. You still ain't heard from them.
They know better,
right?
They can't even get outside.
Look, they can't even be a fan of nothing. They can't go on the internet and talk about nothing. They gotta have all spam accounts.
Yeah,
it's on site. They can't leave their house.
No. They can't even get a job in the industry. They probably somewhere at Wendy's.
That Star Wars project that they had fell through because they jacked it up so much.
The way that they write people for lesser, I hope that's the treatment that they get.
They working in the food industry. Y'all got to catch them at Wendy's and Taco Bell.
Paper, plastic.
They ain't getting no writing gigs.
None.
They never apologize to
and
the
if
world.
They didn't change their name.
No. No,
they never did. No, so they threw Game of Thrones away and just what's these white men names? Hold on, I gotta Google their name. Because y'all told me the same people that wrote all my favorite shit is the same people that wrote the dumb shit. So who wrote
David Benioff, Dave Weiss and Dan Benioff or something like that.
Dave Hill did wait, no. We're not talking about that.
That's for the showrunners.
Exactly. No, we ain't talking about that. Dave Hill wrote the first. I can't even talk. I'm so mad. Dave Hill wrote the first episode. Brian Cogman the second episode. Then Beneath and West divided up the remaining 4. Yeah, George R.R. Martin did not return.
They should have divided nothing.
Okay.
David Benioff and Dan Weiss.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, who did they let see the scripts? Because you weren't a real fan of the show. I'd have been protesting all of this. I'm like, this don't make sense.
It came up.
Yeah, I don't think they went to the table. I think they just wrote it and just put it in there. They didn't go to the table because they knew
there's something that big don't have no checks and balances.
Right, because even with Walking Dead, like when
they
it was just the main show, Andy and Denai and all of them were actually giving notes back to the writers saying, "Hey, I don't agree with this," or we need to do it this way. Like, and the writers would actually
now we're doing the writing.
Exactly. She wrote in a bunch of scenes.
Live, but yeah, in Walking Dead, it wasn't none of that either.
No, she wrote some Michonne scenes in the main show. Remember
no, I know she did, but I'm talking about and the ones who live, she.
Oh yeah, she was everything. The showrunner for her episode.
They could have asked the actors what they wanted to do. George.
That's what I said. How did they didn't get no input on their characters? Like nothing. They wasn't giving no notes. Like
no,
they wasn't saying this don't make sense. Like I don't feel like this is my character. I don't know.
They just knew going in it was going to be the last season, but what could you say if it was already written? Did you ever say anything?
I don't know. I seen something recently. I think Kit came out and said something, and he was like,
that up because Kit could have kept his motherfucking mouth closed.
Yeah, he said they really was just ready to be done. He said they were so tired. They said this was the longest shoots.
He did not say that.
Yeah,
he said they were just ready to be done.
During when House of the Dragon was just airing, he just
recently one of his most recent interviews,
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
don't do that.
And you know what I said? I said that has nothing to do with going back on years of character development. I don't give a fuck how tired you was. That has nothing to do with what they wrote down because you didn't write that shit down. I felt like that was a fucking excuse. You didn't write that shit down. You knew that shit.
Yeah, people was like, you may be tired, but you got very well compensated for that. They're like, you don't see more money than I will my whole life. We don't want to hear that.
That part. And you will always be known as that going Jon Snow.
Right.
You can't do nothing else. You can't do nothing else.
And he tried, but he didn't. Because I know him from being Jon Snow, and when I just saw him, he in something with somebody else from Game of Thrones. I just saw a commercial for it.
Industry.
And I looked at him and I said, now why would you open your mouth talking about Game of Thrones and you know damn well that is a sore spot for millions.
For everybody.
Literally
everybody. It's still a sore spot. It's ridiculous.
Stirred the internet up. He could have kept his mouth closed. We were just so tired and there might have been some Nigga, you killed Daenerys and Tyrion told you to do it.
You got to see the table read.
I know. I would do a reaction to it.
Somebody threw the script. I can't remember who did. And
Varys.
Varys threw the script. Yeah, he was like.
And people do not talk about Varys enough. I always say they fucked up Daenerys, Tyrion, Varys, and Jon Snow. Them the 4. And they were supposed to be main characters. And the
witch.
Huh?
Yeah.
And the witch. She said she was supposed to die somewhere else. And she said the same thing for Varys.
I'm talking about like
Missandei? I'm not Missandei, but Melisandre.
I'm talking about with just completely inexcusable. You threw them away.
Yeah.
Like you can't have Varys all of these years and then all of a sudden he turned on Daenerys. But this the same nigga that was riding for Robert who kills babies. No, we got that don't even make sense to me that Varys will go against Daenerys. So but the only thing they got right was Arya.
They turned
They
Tyrion
never went back on Arya though. They never went back. Arya is Arya, and she had so much character development in that. You can have character development without doing some shit that you know for a fact somebody would not do. Yeah. Tyrion really telling Jon Snow to kill Daenerys for real. And I'm not even in as deep as everybody else. I don't even know all the lore, and I'm mad. You know what? I don't know why. Kid, no, he can't even say the word throne, okay? Without
he really can't. He really can't.
Didn't even write it. Just shut up, sir. We know y'all tried to do a Jon Snow spinoff, but you and Daenerys was the story. Y'all were
y'all blew it.
On dragon back into the fucking sunset. That was
and we wouldn't have watched it no way.
But
the Jon Snow
right. There's nothing.
Do I look like I kept doing at the wall?
Yeah, like
Night King and them is gone.
There's nothing out there. There's no story.
Right,
like Daenerys and Jon ruling was the story. Y'all blew it.
Tamar
y'all era of rule would have been amazing.
Tamar said, "Oh my, could you imagine Emilia and Kit? Oh my God." Anyway, don't get me started. Tamar said the only Game of Thrones spinoff, like not no prequel, nothing, like the aftermath of Game of Thrones. He said the only thing we want to watch is Arya going about her. I said, now you know, I don't think Maisley would do it, but that is the only thing. That's the only thing that would make sense. Because it's a whole world out there, and if y'all can make an actual good story, then yeah. But
I think maybe one day
story could they tell that would happen after Bran on the throne.
Nothing else.
Because Sansa got what she wanted. The North is independent. Right. They got that. I mean, what else is there? The Reach is done. They're gone.
Tyrion got it, somewhere people being a sad boy.
Yeah. Didn't they kill all the Lannisters? Because they had left Lannisport, so I don't think there's no Lannisters left.
Yeah, there's no Lannisters really.
Right? What they gonna do? Bury the twins?
Yeah,
you know they deserved a nasty death. But
Dorne ain't got no leaders.
No, Dorne did have a leader. He was at the they just didn't say who it was, but he was sitting there at the council when they decided Bran should be the leader because they had your boy Robin Aaron, he was there, and then they had somebody from Dorne too.
Ron being a part of the council is hilarious.
Exactly.
He bought his way in. That's why.
He snapped though. People like that do exist, but I'm just the completely inexcusable is my folk characters that's just
for sure.
Yeah. And I'm still upset. And I hope they get that girl that dragon in season 3, A House to the Dragon, because why they keep doing that black girl like that?
Rhaena,
falling off. I mean, she laid out on the ground shivering. Could you imagine trying to keep up with a dragon? Could you?
I just wish she would have got it, and then I wish the battle would have started. And I wish we had one more episode. That would have been perfect way to end the season. Even if they had started the battle for whatever they're about to do next, and then didn't finish it, I would have been okay with that too. But I feel like
you wouldn't have.
He want to come back. I like it.
I want to fight.
I am so violent.
They started it off. They started it off killing babies.
Exactly.
But I didn't ask for that. I just wanted to
that wasn't what I asked for. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they could have. The build up was just.
I'm ready to jump Vhagar. You know, that's what you're trying to avoid, Michelle.
Leave her alone.
She gotta go.
She is
mad. She loves killing people. She gotta go.
If we had Rhaenyra, on the way that would just, let me tell you something. Aegon and them would just be smiling in their grave, boy. Rhaenyra, Vhagar, the last of the great dragon, literally, like the last of the great dragons, literally. Could you imagine?
She gotta be put down. Vhagar.
But she already made it with her dragon. That's her buddy. So, and that's been her dragon since she was a little girl. So, but still,
y'all seen too that House of the Dragon announced season 4 is the last season. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious about the pacing because it really this war shouldn't take more than season 3, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So unless 4 is like what comes after, which I wouldn't mind seeing, because I'm going to assume that I get what I want and Rhaenyra is going to win. But and then maybe we'll see her era of rule. Hopefully,
hey, Helena already told us Rhaenyra.
If they change it up from the books, then maybe, yeah.
Right. So then, I don't know. I don't know what will come after that.
My thing is they really gonna give it to us the way that Helena saw it? Because they would Helena usually she would just say what she see. They showed it to us this time. So I'm like, y'all really showing me how Aemond is gonna die? Are y'all being for real?
Yeah.
Right. I don't be knowing what I can trust. I have trust issues from Game of Thrones.
Usually she just say it. She would say it, but they showed it, and I'm like, I don't know.
I think they're gonna change a lot. I think they'll change a lot. I think they probably showed Rhaenyra ruling and ride off in the.
That's what I want to see. That's what we've been waiting for all this time.
Look at you. Calm down. Not too much.
I get excited.
I know.
I like to win.
I want another 80 years of peace. Right. I don't know about y'all. I want another 80 years of peace. Because
another 80.
You know what I need though? I need an alternate ending. That's what I need. Because I want to see how it ended in the book, and then another alternate ending on like the DVDs or something like that.
That's true. I don't think. First of all, there's no way Aemond is making it out of this alive. I'm gonna just say that right here. But
he's scrambling right now.
Unfortunately, I don't think Vhagar are gonna make it out alive either, and I'm so upset because she don't have nothing to do with this boy. She is several generations older than this child. He is a newborn compared to how old
she be so mad when she can't fight though. He'd be like, "Wait, Vhagar." She'd be like, "Oh,"
because
she gonna sit back.
Because
you got me on my bed. I'm gonna fight.
Literally, because literally, Vhagar feel like I'm minding my business. You coming over here? Okay, that means I'm finna get some action. Don't come over here bothering me if we ain't finna do nothing
unless we about to go.
Okay,
that part.
So, I don't want
Vhagar. I do unfortunately think Vhagar is gonna take a couple people with her though. I do.
Oh, for sure.
I just don't know who. My whole thing is what I think Aemond's
dude probably go.
Wait, hopefully it's
probably.
Who?
I said Oath and the other dude, they gonna get eaten.
What's his name? The two new Targaryens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which really they probably almost close to.
Yeah.
Not exactly the same, but hey, they Targaryen enough because Rhaenyra she had two blind parents, not just one.
The blacksmith Targaryen and his mother was a Targaryen. Like, but she didn't want the crown. She wanted to go live in a brothel or something like that.
When he told the story, I was like, that was a good story.
Yeah,
she was wild.
Yeah, his mama was something else. That was a good story. And I was like, but he still ain't shit because he was letting his daughter die because he wanted to be a Targaryen.
No, he couldn't get his daughter out because they had
they closed the gate.
No, his wife had already been trying to get him to leave though for a long time.
And that was the first conversation they had in the cabin, right? In the house.
The king said he's gonna pay us. The king said he gonna pay us. She said he paying ghosts. She said something that. Yeah. She had been trying to leave. I think they showed his daughter before they showed him. I just remember like they had just cut the scene to. I'm like, who baby in the bed suffering? I mean, he would not leave. This is what he always wanted.
I know that's what I be saying. I'm like, we didn't see in all these other places, across Westeros, and I'm like, they ain't pouring nowhere but in King's Landing. Why is y'all staying here? Like, I don't see no poor people in the Reach and the Riverlands.
No, being in King's Landing is like being in downtown. That's the big city.
Yes.
That's like being in New York. That's where all the shit is at.
That's crazy.
Tomas want to go live in Jersey. They in New York.
Right.
If I got to pick, I'm going to the Reach. They got the good food, the good scenery. They ain't no drama up there. I'm like,
no drama.
I don't know what that means. You got to explain it.
Where what's her name? Shamanda. Granny.
Oh,
tell Cersei.
I thought that was High Garden.
Yeah, the High Garden is in the Reach.
Oh, okay. Now I want to go to High Garden. Okay.
Yes.
I can't think of her name right now. Lady Olenna, her people.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did not know High Garden was in the Reach. See, I always be having to put the stuff together because I be knowing the stuff, but I don't be knowing what's what.
Mm-hmm.
I love Granny so bad. R.I.P. to a real one. She lived a good life.
Her and Rhaenys, all the little aunties and stuff.
Right? It's
sad.
We don't get many old people. All the old people I did like though. Maester Aemond, Granny, who did you just say? It was another one. Maester Aemond, Granny.
Oh, Elena.
Yeah, that's what I call her.
Rhaenys, Elena, Maester Aemond.
Rhaenys wasn't even that old though.
It was not.
I'm talking about like Granny. I'm talking about
Aemond.
I'm talking about
Mormon. From the look, I can't even think.
I know he was about.
He wasn't considered old, so never mind. I'll take that out the category.
You know, I don't even know who that is.
The one from the Night Squad. The big dude that gave look, I can't think of his name either. The dude that gave Jon Snow the
he was old.
He was old, but he wasn't.
Or he was just beat down. He looked like what he'd been through.
Yeah, the commander. Yeah, he was a little. He was elder.
Yeah. He wasn't no spring chicken.
Yeah,
he wasn't old people at the Citadel where Sam changing bedpans and. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was
poor Sam.
Let me tell you something.
That was the worst. That was the worst opening ever.
Thing.
I didn't like that. I didn't like when he had to peel the grayscale off Torah. All of that. I was like, the Citadel.
Velaryon, the Black Dread, Vhagar is his sister.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yup.
Okay.
I did not know that.
They probably all hatched from the same.
The same.
Right? The third one. Hold on.
Cluster,
I'm going to look up the other one now.
But they all, it makes sense because like you don't hatch until you get your rider. So the rider had a bond with it. So it would, they were created at the same time, but didn't hatch until certain moments. That makes sense.
Cool.
And they still have like 3 more dragon eggs out there too.
And those was Daenerys.
They had the nerve to show Daenerys in the last episode. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I forgot you didn't even mention it, but I thought you was going to say something about it.
I meant to mention it, but we've been bouncing all over the place. When they showed the 3 eggs, I said,
well, it's actually 4 eggs, so I don't know. One of them missing.
This all I saw sitting in the field.
I
said, no, they didn't.
We screamed and hollered.
Oh,
they said, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said they asked Emilia to come make a cameo. She said no.
I'd have said no too. Fuck y'all. Y'all disrespected her.
She said though. She said I'm not watching it. She said they doing the same thing I did. I ain't doing it. I was like,
wow.
Now you know they in a lot of the most interviews that Emilia does, they bring up Game of Thrones, obviously. And one of the recent ones I was watching, they was asking about House of Dragon, and she said no. And she said it's like people asking you to come to a high school reunion that's not your year, like where you didn't go. And that was a very good way that she explained it.
Yeah.
I gotta find it. Because they had the nerve. The amount of times, now I be rewinding stuff every now and then. The amount of times I rewinded while I was watching this family, I'm gonna try to find the part where they showed Daenerys so I can show y'all how I was screaming. That's what I'm sitting here doing. They had the nerve to show Daenerys. I was first of all, can we talk about the Lannister getting dragged all around and the shit beat out of him because he's just trying to get these people on board?
I was so mad they put that in the finale. It was like 10 minutes of mud fighting.
He took a
time is precious. I gotta wait 2 years.
Right.
I don't care about him. Like,
that whole
but no, I get it because they're gonna be the people battling Corlys on the sea. And then if they get the Triarchy, because I think they have sent some letters out to the Triarchy to get them on their side. So they definitely peppering up season 3 to be a big battle on multiple scales. Yeah. So that should be.
No, they set it up very well.
I think so, because I think if I'm aiming at this point, I'm going to start hitting random spots to try to divide them because they're going to have to either protect their assets or all come at me at once. But if they don't know where I'm at, they can't come at me at once. So I'm going to just start attacking different places to try to draw them in. And that's the only way he can win.
Yeah.
So it's like if you got too many places to protect, then you got to divvy up your forces, but then you weaken them, and Vhagar big, so it can win just about a 1-on-1 or a 1-on-2.
You can take it out. Yeah.
Can y'all see this? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. How do I zoom this in? Hold on. I think this is the part when he start speaking in Velaryon.
Okay.
Where's the sound? See, she back. She was like, I'm not playing with you. Hold on. When he started speaking in Velaryon, I didn't know what he was going to do. You could even tell he actually was a changed man because his facial expressions was just much softer.
Everything.
Everything.
Yep. That really tickled me. Hold on. Where's the part? What part of the episode was? What's the name? When they showed Daenerys. It got to be towards the end when it was nighttime.
No, it was before
Aemond was scrambling. Was it before that?
Before that, when he touched the tree, that's when they showed her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the vision. First of all,
right there.
I was so happy when Alicent, when she told Aemond about himself and was like, "Leave your damn sister alone." I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah. The way he pulled on her though, trying to get her to get on the dragon.
I don't know who the hell this is, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a Targaryen,
right? It really did, though. What's this lady name again?
Alice Rivers.
Okay, cool. I like her. She the best witch we'd have never had. She gets the job done. She is effective.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm scared. Like
she got the events on track.
Okay, that part.
Okay, there we go.
They call her prophetess in the church announcements.
Right?
Oh, Elena. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the
Three-Eyed
Raven.
Is he a Targaryen?
Nah.
Yeah, I thought they said he was.
I thought he's from the Stormlands. He may have been a Targaryen though.
I mean, he looked like a Targaryen.
Right.
Let me look
it up. I don't know who that is.
Let me see. Three-Eyed Raven. Oh my God, the Night King, dead dragons.
Mm-hmm.
The war, obviously, all them dead people. See, I thought that was Aegon.
What's that?
It did look like Aegon.
That time it did look like Aegon.
It did look like him.
What?
The queen I serve.
I'll rewind the hell out this episode.
Of Daenerys, Stormborn, Targaryen, first of her name, all that shit, breaker of chains, the real queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
They really did her like that. I can't believe it.
Oh my.
That's good.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I want to know who got the cosplay as Daenerys.
So yeah, no, it say he was not a Targaryen, Three-Eyed Raven. It says he was the last remaining green seer human who lives beyond the wall with the children of the forest.
Okay.
So he wasn't one of the children of the forest, but he was just one of them type of people.
Correct.
Yeah.
And y'all know I'm mad at the children of the forest because y'all went a little too far with y'all experiments. Y'all damn Frankenstein.
That part. Too
you know
far.
What I said? Y'all created these things to protect the forest because they was coming and destroying the forest. Just make the trees kill people who come in there trying to cut them down. Like y'all ain't have to do all that extra stuff. When was that in Game of Thrones? I just remember they showed one of them people, which was one of the main White Walkers, not the Night King, but you know the Goldilocks. Remember he was tied up on the tree. and they had turned him into a White Walker. I still don't know his backstory. I'm finna look him up. I know he ain't got no
it was a name. They didn't give him a name.
Mm-hmm.
They just showed it.
I don't think he ever had a name. I just recognized him because he was Goldilocks.
Vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I did see another meme where it was like the Night King at the Olympics, and it was him throwing this when he
yes.
so disrespectful.
Gold medal in javelin throw Olympics.
That was good.
The children of the forest created the first White Walker by driving a dragon glass dagger into the chest of a captured first man. Oh yeah, so one of the people that was terrorizing him. So maybe they didn't do that on purpose.
It was a mistake.
Maybe they was just trying to kill him, and then some whole other stuff happened.
Okay, wait.
The children of the forest.
I went in a little rabbit hole and I think I found something. So the man that we were saying we didn't in Damon's vision that looked like a Targaryen, that was not the same one that's in Game of Thrones. That one was a Targaryen. It says that he was one of the great bastards of Aegon.
Of course. Aegon, let me tell you something. Aegon got great grandkids running around. That's probably these people we seeing now. They come.
It said he was
somewhere.
King Aegon IV's Targaryens' great bastards. The bastards he legitimized on his deathbed or something like that.
Oh, he wrong.
So yeah, that one is. But so apparently he gets replaced later on, I guess, by the Game of Thrones one.
Claiming your kids when you dying is crazy.
Of course.
Thousand of them.
I
Corlys finna do.
Aegon so bad, but they know they can't fuck that up. That's like the last great story that they got to tell. I don't care if they wait 10 years.
It's in production.
That is the last great story.
They did announce
Valyrian,
today, what's the Duncan and Egg next year is going to be 6 episodes, they said. They said it's a short story, I guess. Yeah. So they said we get less and less episodes each year. This is crazy. I was like, yeah.
I'm not excited to see it though.
Okay.
I don't know what to expect. So
I don't know who Duncan
the Tall is the ancestor of Brienne.
Oh yeah, Brienne people. Okay. Toth.
And you know, Egg is Aegon or whatever it is, which is Maester Aemond's brother.
Okay.
So
somebody in the comments said, so are we going to see dragons or what?
So we're going to see Maester Aemond in this show.
Oh, it'd be nice to see a Maester Aemond before he old.
Give me a little boy.
That'd be nice. But I still want to see Valyrian. They say Valyrian is so big, he cover up a whole city. I think Valyrian is a boy.
Rip to HBO's budget.
Right.
They're like, y'all get 2 episodes special.
That's gonna be, but I mean,
one night only.
But the thing is, it's not gonna be like Game of Thrones where it's 8 seasons though, and you don't have to give me 1 million people. But then again, at the same time, you do, because they conquered the 7 kingdoms with these 3 big ass dragons. So you actually do got to give us all the people.
All of them.
1 episode a year. That's all we can afford. Sorry, guys.
1 episode a year. Every 6 months. Quarterly.
Vhagar and what is Damon's dragon name?
Caraxes.
Okay, so Vhagar, I don't recognize all the dragons. Now I recognize Drogon, I recognize Vhagar, I recognize Damon's dragon. I just be forgetting the name, and I recognize Syrax because that's Rhaenyra's dragon. Other than that, I don't really be recognizing. Like, I don't really be knowing which dragon is which. I really don't.
We forgot about the Hightower having one. Well, they're not Hightower, but
they do have one.
Oh, the son.
Yeah, the 3rd son.
We don't know what part he gonna play yet.
Right.
Yeah, he appeared at the end of 7.
Forgot about that.
Yeah,
they finna play tug of war with him. Be on our side. Be on our side. Be on our side. Be on our side.
They ain't showed him yet. I still think he a bastard.
No, he's just a good one. They sent him away to be raised properly.
No, they've been sent him away. That was Alicent, other child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just don't remember it. Because I'm like,
no, I remember when Otto brought him up when he was leaving is when I remembered. I said I forgot she had a whole nother child. because they had sent that one away. He was learning to go do something. I was like, well, I'm happy he got sent away. He don't get as much trauma as all her kids that's still at King's Landing. So, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Sent everybody away then.
We don't even know what happened. What's gonna happen to Rhaenyra? Little boys, her little Targaryen baby she had with Damon.
Right.
So that's a whole. If Rhaenyra can't lose no more kids, let's start there.
No, she can't.
I'm not doing this no more. The Targaryen women suffering, I will have no parts in it. It's too much.
Y'all know what I say.
What?
Daenerys, she didn't suffer more than Jesus. That's
okay.
My
so bad.
Oh my God, horrible.
Did we touch everything on season 2? This was a good season. What would y'all change about season 2?
That battle at the end, that's what I need.
I don't need to be
one more episode, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, we needed one more. It was
I thought it was 10 episodes. I didn't even know until he told me. I said, damn, that's it? I thought it was gonna be 10 episodes the first season.
I thought we would have something in episode 7. I was thinking episode 7 was gonna be the big episode, and episode 8 would be the aftermath.
Yeah,
Pacing was different. The only thing that really had me on the edge of my seat was episode 4 with Rhaenys. And she had him, and I'm like, Rhaenys, go home. And then when she
she would have just left.
I said, yeah, they about to kill her. They about to kill her.
I love everything about that thing, though.
Oh, but before she got on the dragon, I knew she was gonna die. The way she was.
See, I didn't know.
I was like,
she was like, "Come on, old girl."
Yeah.
Yep. Like
she put her whole face on the dragon. Like, come on.
That's why I thought her dragon was older than Vhagar, because don't nobody talk to Vhagar like that.
Vhagar probably don't be trying to hear it anyway.
At all. She is.
She was literally sweet talking that baby.
She is the one and not the two. Okay. She is the last great dragon.
I did love the fact that Meleys, that she had the dragon. When she said Meleys attack, it's not like she was blowing dragon fire. She was literally out there scratching the bellies off the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay.
This whole
squaring up with Vhagar. She was literally squaring up with Vhagar.
When the blood came down on the people, it burned them up. That was sweet.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it was heavy because it came from however many 1,000 feet up in the air. That was I forgot about that. That was nasty.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Could you imagine just minding your business at work and you just
after that battle, Cole damn near didn't say a word the rest of the season. He was traumatized.
He got let me tell you something. I was so happy because he needed to be humbled.
He did.
And at the end, when Alicent brother held him at sword point or whatever, I said, found out he was with your sister. He said,
"He like, go ahead. It don't matter. We are nothing to the dragon.
I don't feel shame.
The battle's up there. We just, I can't."
And hyped Alicent up so good, talking about she saved my life twice. She's the beacon of light that I follow, and I'm just sitting here like, y'all bond over hating Rhaenyra, and Rhaenyra ain't never did nothing to neither one of y'all. Like, let's be for real.
Nothing.
So that
all she said was no.
He got humble.
Yeah.
When his people, who had burnt up his people? Wasn't it Rhaenyra and Rhaenys?
Talking about Sir Christians?
When most of his army got burnt up, that whole thing.
That was Rhaenyra. I mean, that was Rhaenys, I think.
Was she by herself? That was when her and Aemond was fighting.
Yeah. They tried to jump. Aegon thought they was gonna jump Rhaenys. And no.
Yeah.
He was like, Aegon caught astray.
Idiot.
He was drunk too. Literally drinking and driving is never a good idea.
Told this Joker not to go nowhere, and this Joker gonna put on a Valyrian doggone suit.
He got dressed in his Aegon's best. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, brother. And then the fireball came. He said, "Oh shit."
I knew. Now, I knew Aemond was playing dirty. I was like, wait, that was your brother. But he does stuff like that, so it didn't surprise me. I knew he was always like, well, if he catches straight, I don't care if he died. Like, I knew that, but I didn't know he was trying to like actively do it on the side. Like, I didn't know. I just thought that he would care.
It was that last insult in the brothel, man. He could.
That's what did it.
That sent him over the top.
You right. We gotta talk about that. First of all,
right.
he needs some meat on his bones. Number one. Number two.
Yes.
Like you know what he got? You know how like little dogs just be so crazy and it's never the big dogs. Like Aemond gives that energy. He really do. And the weird maternal thing with the lady, and first of all, she old enough to be your mama. And the fact that that's the only lady you ever been with, I mean, in her lap.
In fetal position.
Okay.
Butt naked.
Nothing on, not even his eye patch, nothing.
His eye patch wasn't on.
Nothing. And he in that telling
you know what,
everything
though?
he want to hear.
Thinking about it, that's probably
the drunk ass brother. And he had to be a man. He had to play it cool, like he wasn't mortified. He said
he was,
and he had to play it off. He
didn't grab his clothes, nothing, just walked off.
He's the type of person that be crying when he get by himself.
Yeah, he walked off.
But yeah,
like
thinking about it, that lady was probably
he gonna cry in the car. That's on Friday. That's literally Aemond.
He gonna cry on top of that nice ass dragon he got.
Man, he had to play it off. I forget about that.
That lady's probably the only person that he ever had intimacy with, like as far as like someone to coddle him when he's feeling any type of way. Because Alicent never did it. You know, she was never motherly. Viserys wasn't.
Made sure she always told him, Rhaenyra is coming after you, and she gonna. She made sure she told him that though. Don't get me started.
Sure. Terrible. So yeah,
it was so nice.
That was his comfort spot, and Aegon took him out of his comfort spot. He was like, all right,
okay, I got you.
And it's funny, he wasn't even thinking about his brother. He just drunk. He was taking somebody else to get a lady, and he just drunk walking around talking shit because he know everybody that's down there. Boy, he pulled that curtain back. He saw his brother. He said, "Oh yeah, boy, I'm about to give me a good laugh." And then Aemond really had to play it off. He said, "Y'all can have her," and kept going. Woo boy, in front of company. Look, Aegon the only one that do anything in front of company. He don't even have
he can't do it.
Cause you see when they was at the table, Aemond did spare him and didn't make him look stupid in front of everybody. And they never really cared about each other anyway, honestly, if we're gonna be honest. They never really
There's no love in that family at all.
They was never like Daenerys. I'm talking about Daenerys. See, that's the trauma. They was never like Rhaenyra kids.
Aegon couldn't even comfort his wife when they mutually shared a loss about their child. Like that sickens me. Like there's no love. They don't know how to love. None of them. It's terrible. That's because it's like I think your mother teaches you how to love. Like that's just something natural in the growth process of life, and they didn't have that. They didn't have. It's sad, but
Alicent was sick as the dog.
Correct.
And Otto made sure he kept him drugged up.
Bad parent.
About that. I had watched a few interviews with the cast House of the Dragon, and they was ranking the daddies from the worst to the best. I think Corlys was the best, and they had Damon as the worst. But I'm like, no, y'all better put some respect on Viserys' name because Viserys is actually the best daddy. Like, literally is the best daddy. Who a better daddy than Viserys in House of the Dragon? Who a better daddy than Viserys? I felt like Viserys, especially after I found out how Corlys did his first 2 kids.
To all their kids though, because he wasn't a good daddy to all his kids.
No, he wasn't.
But Viserys was
because he ain't spent no time with.
But he was sick,
really, because he was sick. But I'm just
saying, he was sick. And literally at the end, when they were still fighting, he literally told them, "No, do not give me no more milk of the poppy." He had to use his last 3 brain cells to say, "Can y'all stop fucking fighting, please?" Like,
right.
I think the only time we seen him interact with the other kids was when he asked Aegon about when they was talking about the strong boys. He was like, "Who said it?" Aegon was like, "Look at him." I think that's the only time we ever seen him interact.
With who was they?
Sound about right.
Yeah, with Viserys. They never interacted with Viserys on the show besides that one scene.
No, yeah, that's true. He was either working in that bed.
Because when they was eating dinner, they was silent, doing a little petty shit across the table. But then he got sick, left out the room, and that's when it really heated up.
He was already falling apart. Half his face was gone.
Yeah, falling off the bone. It was crazy. I'm like, come on now, my favorite character.
Yeah.
Please.
Right. His chops was real.
I feel like Viserys is the best daddy.
Remember the one boy? Remember in season 1 that he was trying to win over Rhaenyra's heart, and he ended up fighting. That was the Brackens and the Blackwoods.
Yes, it was. That little boy went in. Do you remember, Michonne, when they was Rhaenyra?
I feel like I'm supposed to. I need to see it.
Rhaenyra was sitting down. Remember, it was before Viserys said you need to find another mate. So then they had that little thing where they all was lining up, and the little boy came. Yeah, it was the Brackens and the Blackwoods.
And she was like,
that little boy went in. He didn't kill somebody or something.
He did.
I was like, okay. They was laughing at him. He said, "I'll show you."
He let his daughter. He let her be whatever she wanted to be.
That part,
which I love.
I love it. I love that. But he still taught her everything, though. He literally poured his whole life into Rhaenyra because he knew them boys wasn't shit. He knew it was a waste of time.
He made sure she knew everything. Yeah, because she was the cup. What was she?
She was
the cupbearer.
Just like Arya, and in the room you find out all kinds of stuff, the politics and everything. You know who does what. So
obviously she was already fluent. She was fluent in High Valyrian as a child already.
Yeah.
And then she already knew all the history because even when Alicent was trying to like have her like test her, like, come on, you supposed to know this stuff. She like, girl, I was just playing this. Like she already knew all this stuff. So she was so perfect. She really deserved the whole Westeros. Like, I love her. If she's not, I don't think they're gonna do it twice. They're not gonna not give us Daenerys and then not give us Rhaenyra. They gotta spend the whole rest of the Game of Thrones universe to the end of time making up for what they did to Daenerys.
It ain't gonna happen. But that is fact.
They need a time machine real bad. Like if it's anybody that needs a time machine, it's them two. What's their name? I don't know. What y'all?
We're gonna look them up again.
Dan and Dave. Dan Weiss and Dave Benioff.
I need that whole night.
Yep. Dumb and Dumber.
They need the time machine. And to write the best thing that has ever been seen on television, I tell you, because I'm never.
And all they got to do is give us what we want. That was what they was trying to avoid doing. Like it's okay to give us fans what we expect and what we want. You don't have to subvert our expectations all the time. It's the end. Put a nice neat bow on it and send us
off. Pain and suffering
have a good life. Like
what was all the pain and suffering for?
We waited for nothing.
And then I've not been given what I want, and okay, it still makes sense for the story.
Right.
But that was I wasn't even watching Game of Thrones. I ain't know, like, hold on, I'm just getting with the program, and now y'all fucking up.
The ones who live proved why Walking Dead is my comfort show, because they're gonna give me what I need. I'm gonna go through it, but we gonna get what we need.
We say this all the time. Me and Tamars be like, we are so happy that we know peace. Because Walking Dead is our favorite show, we genuinely know what peace is. People who Game of Thrones is like, Walking Dead is my end all be all. For people who Game of Thrones is the end all be all, I feel so bad that they don't know peace.
Because we all look tight.
We'll never know peace. And it ain't even y'all fault. I'm sorry, but y'all would just never know peace.
Y'all did everything y'all could. Y'all showed up. Y'all rioted.
I got Rick and Michonne together having more babies. Carol and Daryl. Like, all my favorite people ain't make it out alive, which is okay, but I know peace.
We just got to get Maggie together because they got her over there with that bad.
They really do got to get. Why do we always got to come back to Walking Dead? But yeah, they really got to get Maggie together because she has had the worst apocalypse out of everybody.
Yeah, she be minding her business, which is my problem. But this is not even a Maggie podcast. We ain't gonna go into that. But
we've been on here 2 hours, 8 minutes, 27 seconds. We done did a whole nother. I feel like this is House of the Dragon season 1, season 2 recap. Because even though we had already did one about season 1, and then the whole Game of Thrones recap on top of that. Because Kit been talking, George been talking, Emilia, everybody keep asking her, and she like, no, I ain't seen it, and I'm not watching it. No, I'm not coming back. I don't know. I feel so bad. And because I just now seen it, every single time I see Emilia, I be like, I know that literally for the rest of this lady life, she gonna get asked about her job that fucked her over. That's crazy. Could you imagine?
Did y'all ever see the clip where she was at a Houston Rockets game and the mascot stopped by her feet and then the announcer announced her? Did y'all see that?
I seen that. And they played her theme.
Yeah,
something like that.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
Please, I want to see that.
Hold on, let me see.
I went down my Emilia Clarke rabbit hole after Game of Thrones.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Did
I need to
Maisley
find some healing.
Did Maisley Williams have a good time filming Game of Thrones?
I think she did, but her home life.
I be seeing random stuff pop up on the internet about how it wasn't all good for her, but I'm scared to go read it.
They said her home life wasn't good.
Oh,
Game of Thrones was fine, but so growing up was rough for her at home. But as far as Game of Thrones, I think everything was okay.
Okay, because every time it's like one.
She got a YouTube series talking about it. I haven't watched it yet, but it's like a whole.
I think I saw it. The thumbnail was like her crying, and I was like, I can't deal with this right now. But I want to watch it.
I want to watch it too, but I haven't gotten a chance to get myself there.
Which White Walker was he? He was Goldilocks, or was he the Night King?
I guess it's supposed to have been the Night King, because all the other ones, those were Craster's kids.
Oh, you right.
All of them.
All the ones with the long hair, Craster's kids.
Yeah, because some people kept saying, "Oh, Aemon's gonna end up one of that one general White Walker."
Yeah, I think they were trying to kill him, and because she don't look like she trying to train, she look like she trying to kill him. But because dragon glass was their weapon, obviously they didn't know that's how it was going to affect humans by turning them into. Who is this?
Oh, that's from the first episode.
That was from the.
That's the first episode.
That's not the first episode.
I think so.
That one has a hood on it. That might be
they
one.
Had all type of zombie stuff. I don't know.
Get the
right. That was our version of zombies in the Game of Thrones universe. Was the White Walker? Oh yeah, that is the Night King. You're right. Look.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's not. Is that the same actor though?
No, they had two different ones. They had two different ones.
One of them was Sir Arthur Dane, the Sword of the Morning. He played the Night King at one point. The dude that was wielding two swords. Remember in the Tower of Joy flashback, the Targaryen that had the two swords that was wielding the baddest dude.
Oh yeah.
He played the Night King at one point. Which version I can't remember, but he played the Night King.
Okay.
First one.
Look up Emilia Clarke basketball, and it should be like a 42-second clip.
Okay, I'm finna look it up. Okay, I gotta see this. Emilia Clarke. Oh, now it came up as a suggestion. Yep, it's a 42-second clip. And of course, she's covering up her face. Like, please. I'm just trying to enjoy myself at the game. It's not about me. YouTube be killing me. I remember when YouTube didn't have commercials.
That's how we get paid.
Tamaj.
Because one thing about me, I'm gonna click ad.
3 ads before a video.
That editing ain't no joke. I need compensation.
It sure ain't. Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
Look
who's here.
This is so sweet.
Mother of Dragons.
Welcome to Houston.
I mean, they got her whole thing on the screen. Emilia Clarke, Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, the first of her name, Queen of the Andals, and the first man, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the Mother of Dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Change. They snap. They put her whole thing on the screen.
Come on, respect.
I always be forgetting about Khaleesi. That is so sweet.
She said, I'm not a prince. I'm not a queen. I'm a Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Somebody commented, props to the person who put her full title under her name. No, for real.
Right.
That was 10 sentences.
Right.
I love
Masandi had to practice that.
No, her introduction was a monologue in itself.
Yeah.
This is the
kept adding to it too.
This is the one I be talking about. I be wanting to know what human he was, because this was the one that they would show all the. This is when I be saying Goldilocks. This is who I'm talking about.
People kept saying that's gonna be Aemond. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because the two White Walkers that I call that name is the Night King and Goldilocks, because they would show him all the time.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the one John fought, sword to sword.
That's a fact.
Right? Or no, that one got killed, didn't it? No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, John killed him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that would ever come from me is literally watching an Arya compilation or just literally looking up the clip of her killing the Night King and just rewinding it and just rewinding it.
Over and over again.
That is truly the greatest thing I have ever watched on television in my entire life. Oh my God. Why couldn't the whole show be like that? They might coulda. They had so much potential to maybe even come close to topping Walking Dead, but it just can't happen. Too much pain and suffering for it to not make sense. At least my Walking Dead pain and suffering makes sense. It do. It really be helping the story.
It do.
I just thought about that thing that looked like a saber-toothed tiger over the wall that had scared me when it had jumped out. Oh yeah, it's time for me to get off my Google because they keep showing. Ever since I started watching these shows, those are the ads and the articles that come up on my Google. Attack on Titan. No, leave me alone. And because
come on and watch that season 2 so we can get back on here.
Oh yeah, we do. We got to do a.
I'm excited. It's only 12 episodes.
Seen the whole season 1. We didn't even talk about it yet, have we?
Nope. We did. We did a podcast.
Yeah, we did.
I forgot about that. I have not started it yet, though. No,
I don't think you posted it. That's why.
No, I'm not posting it yet. I'm not posting this yet. This is finna go up once I finish uploading all of my House of the Dragon reactions to YouTube, and then this will go up after that. Makes sense. Yeah, did we miss anything? You know, we'd be on here another 30 minutes easy.
I don't think we did.
I think that's it.
I mean, since we on here, and since I'm not gonna have another game.
I got one more thing to bring up.
Yes.
Was that the Bracken boy, or was that the Tully boy that had Damon cut the head
Tully
off?
boy.
That was the Tully boy.
I liked him. I liked him.
That was a good scene.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was letting Damon talk all his shit, and he was like, "I gotta earn the respect of my people." So, he did.
He showed up and showed out.
Together.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When Damon's so disrespectful. That boy was so respectful. He was like, my granddaddy in charge or whatever, even though his granddaddy is literally 99% dead.
Yeah, on a deathbed.
Damon said, if you don't put a pillow over his head and smother him, I said, Damon, please, because he was so for real.
He was.
Yes.
He's like, sir, hurry up and send like things to do, places to be. A war is coming. Like we ain't got time to wait for him to die.
They telling somebody to put a pillow over their granddaddy head and to speed up.
He said, "I would never. I am a respect."
Okay.
He was all in.
He was out of pocket.
He was.
Ghost had to get him right because he had to be stopped.
No, who was them people? Because y'all know I don't be knowing these people. Who was them people that had came and cussed Damon out after that? Because they was like,
it's your river in the middle of the night.
The Riverlands.
Yeah,
wasn't it the Blackwoods? Wasn't it them?
I think it might have been the Blackwoods.
They cussed him clean out and left.
Yep.
And look, and then half the time I was thinking, I said, is he dreaming?
He said, "You did right with me."
I think he was like, why? Like, what is it to bother your king at this hour? Or like, whatever he had said. They cussed him smooth out, did not care, and left. Literally came just to cuss him out. He
said something about their manners. Like, y'all waking me up at what, the hour of the wolf?
Yeah. I love seeing Damon get cussed out. They cussed him smooth out. Because with the people he had in charge, they had went over there killing their people. It was a whole thing. And they cussed him out.
He told him to go over there, represent the king, or represent him. He was like, okay, there are some things that the crown cannot do, and he went out and did it. In the same episode, it was White Worm that said the same thing to Rhaenyra. She said it's some things that the queen can't do that we got to do for you, for the small folks. So
and that term "hour of the wolf" comes from the book, and it's supposed to be something behind that. So the book picked up on that from what I heard.
When I read books, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be let me tell you something. When I read these books, it's gonna be like I'm watching the show again.
I'm telling you, when you read them Game of Thrones, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you're gonna get goosebumps in the whole
There's
nine.
gonna be so many videos. But now, because when I read it, I'm gonna just see Emilia Clarke every time it say Daenerys. I'm not gonna make up a fiction. Is it pictures in the book? I know it's a couple, like maybe like some maps, but is it like pictures of the characters?
I think there are some books where they do have pictures of the characters, like
very descriptive.
They have, they got the family trees and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
because I'm gonna have to keep up.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to have purple eyes. Yeah.
George had said that even he be fucking up. He got somebody that runs some Game of Thrones site. I can't think of it right now. And he said he be asking them questions because in one of the books, I think a horse was a boy and then it was a girl, or it was a girl and it was a boy, and then somebody eye color changed. So he be fucking up too. So if he be fucking up, I know I'm gonna mix something up.
Wow.
I know I'm gonna mix something up.
He is getting old. I want him to go ahead and finish it before he,
Please, George, and quit playing.
Now, I'm going to read this what it say about the Hour of the Wolf because I got curious. It says, the Hour of the Wolf is approximately 3 a.m. in Westeros, which is considered the darkest part of the night. The Hour of the Wolf refers to both Cregan Stark's rule and time of uncertainty and grief in Westeros.
I mean, I know 4 o'clock, they say just 4 o'clock in the morning, they say that's the witching hour. So yeah, I ain't
that's
surprised.
A chapter in the book too. I was looking through the chapters, and the Hour of the Wolf is a chapter in the book.
I think 3.
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
It says that time is prone to mass killings, nightmares, evil, and unrest as depicted in George
Everything evil.
Yep. I ain't never
That's
heard
why
of
his ass was being haunted at that time. Yep. All right.
Get
all them demons out of his head.
Right.
His ex-wife did appear while they were talking to him. That's when she said,
I did like the pacing of the season too. They literally took us day by day, the whole season, basically. Every day, day by day. Y'all, the twins. We talked about Kristen sending them, but y'all, the twins. Could you imagine you done went through your whole nighttime routine and you get and somebody busts open your door and you looking and you know that's him, but the way he looking at you, he ain't never looked at you like that. And then he just, brother, he had his pajamas on. That was terrible. That was terrible. Let me tell you something. Kristen, he ain't even really the boss for real. He really just a supervisor. I wish somebody would send me to go do something where I might have to kill my twin. He knew it was going to come to that. And the fact that, that's another thing. People really be doing what people tell them to do.
Yeah.
Yes. He let Kristen gaslight him into doing that mission.
Yeah.
Kristen looking at his soiled cloak because it was dirty. Y'all were just having a parade through the mud with a child's body. Talking about where was you at? He said, Kristen, where was you at?
Right. Because he was supposed to ascend to be Helena's guard, but he's still Alicent's guard.
Exactly.
So you're not following the order of things.
That was sad. Rhaenyra was just in her bed about to close. She didn't get to close her eyes. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, you ain't got no secret passageway. All this castle. Right. You ain't got nowhere to sleep.
Like,
man.
Belinda got her ass up out of there, though. But Belinda was doing the damn thing this season.
Yeah,
Belinda going around the King's Landing, doing everything she was asked to do. I said, come on, Dan.
Yeah, no, this season was
getting around.
I will say I do like season 1 more.
Same.
But this season was good. Season 1, I mean,
it was scandal. It was the chef's kiss.
What more could you want? Now these next 2, 3, and 4 that will determine how I feel about the show overall.
Right.
So
if they just keep with this trajectory, I'm gonna love it.
Okay.
These people
that's writing House of the Dragon, have they ever did anything on Game of Thrones before?
Yeah, they did some of the best. They did some of the best episodes.
All
Ryan
the war
Condal
ones.
And God, what's the other guy's name? But they did like Battle of the Bastards. I think they did. The
best episode.
Okay. Because I figured they wouldn't just get 2 random people.
Yeah. But, Miguel Sapochnik, that's his name too.
Okay.
And Ryan Condal.
I like the way you remembered it.
I bet you. I wonder if it's people that was extras on Game of Thrones or just worked on Game of Thrones period that got a job because of House of the Dragon.
Good stuff.
That's they've never filmed anything in America, I'm assuming, right? Because why would they?
No.
Okay. Where was George born? I googled this before. Ain't George an American?
Where he at? Utah?
I think he's in New Mexico.
She's talking about Utah.
Bayonne, New Jersey.
Oh, George's birthday coming up.
7 days.
He's gonna be 76 on the 20th.
And still ain't got the books done. That's crazy.
Well, when did he start writing Game of Thrones, though?
1990 or something like that.
Damn!
I think the last book came
Don't
out
say that.
11
I wasn't even thought of in 90. That's why I just said that. George been taking his time.
Okay.
I think the last book came out like 11 years ago, something like that. Or maybe, I think it was something like that. 11, 12 years ago, the last book came out.
Dang,
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, didn't in his latest update, he said, yeah, I wrote like another 10 pages. I'm like, 10?
Right.
It's been years.
I respect that as a writer. Look, you're going to get what you're going to get.
Yeah, he was born in Jersey. Okay, I thought he was American. Yeah, I just need for it to be good. I just need for it to be good. But yeah, the twins, I think we might have touched on everything. Let me see. The twins, Alicent. I can't believe we didn't even talk about Rhaenyra interrupting her praying.
With the knife?
That was so funny. Because Rhaenyra, why you pull that knife out and scare the shit out of that lady? And you knew you wasn't going to stab her. Like, you just did it just to show her, hey, I got that thing on me. Like, girl, why did you?
Perhaps I've done horribly.
The hypocrisy. Like, Alicent has been a walking contradiction ever since her daddy told her to go talk to the king. I tell you, she been lost in life ever since. All this time, she never knew what she was doing with herself. Rhaenyra tried to talk to that lady and reason. Yeah. You know what Aemond is. It's too late. And then you gonna come to this lady house talking about, I take it all back. I know I took my frustrations out on you all these years, and then just let me and Helena and her last child just leave, and I'm gonna just let you get on throne. Rhaenyra sitting there in her pajamas,
like for real. We're not even having this conversation.
Okay,
that's one thing that they could have left out.
Yeah, I didn't need it
because I'm coming over there anyway. Like
that part.
What you say?
I say I'm coming over there anyway. So regardless of what you're saying, I'm right. Me and my dragons.
But that's literally something Alicent would do because it's your fault, Alicent. It really is. But
it's probably because.
No, she waited until it just got worse and worse and worse and worse, and she didn't got a grandchild, and then it got worse and worse and worse and worse from there. She like, I ain't got no choice. Help, hello. No all right, I've been wrong all these years. That was her Hail Mary. Like, this all I got, Rhaenyra. Please. Now that and the fact that she got 7 dragons, and she's scared on top of everything that already happened.
And she trying not to die because Rhaenyra got to kill everybody that's involved with that. Mm-hmm. You got to get all the rot up out of there.
You know I'm mad Aegon is gone. You know I'm mad Aegon is gone. Yep. I'm mad because I want him to get his. We might not see him till season 4. Okay, so.
And he going to come back healed and ready.
And I hope he walking like Larys. Okay. And so won't nobody take him serious because he's gonna be walking like Larys if he heals. He not gonna have his maester to take care of him though. So wherever Larys said he taking him where he sent all the gold, I hope they got some good maesters over there. Because let me tell you something, that black man at King's Landing been holding it down.
Okay.
Whatever they need, he in there.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be asleep. He got to get up and make an abortion tea. He got to get up and do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he got a lot of special skills on his resume.
And Alicent was just so not slick with it. Larry's coming in the room to talk to her, and he see that stuff on the table, and I'm like, girl, you just got your stuff just all out on the table. You don't even know how to be slick.
And she holding her stomach. I'm like,
you just looking sick.
Yeah, she got sloppy this season. That's for sure.
Sitting by the fire. Like, she just, ever since she got fired, she been going downhill because now she ain't got to get.
She ain't got nothing.
She don't even got to get up and get ready for work. She ain't got to do nothing. That's another thing is she's been able to actually sit with herself, and she ain't got no way to distract herself because all her kids grown or gone. Even though them boys is like 15, and them boys are hell. They so terrible. It don't make no sense. All her kids is grown, and she ain't got no job.
She got nothing to do. It's Friday.
She ain't got no hobbies. Rhaenyra always kept some hobbies.
She had something to do.
Her hobby was telling everybody that Rhaenyra gonna come after them, which is just the most craziest thing that she ever made up. That's another thing I'm not letting go, because how dare you grow up with this girl and you know her, and you made up this whole story about her in your head.
That is crazy.
That she wanna kill your kids, and then one of your kids end up killing one of her kids. Like, that's crazy.
And they brothers and sisters. Hello.
Well, her father put that in her head, because he's like, you know, you're going to have to take out the whole line, or they're going to come take out.
They're going to come after you.
Yeah, her father
she did do whatever she did.
Yep.
Yeah. Otto was
terrible.
I told you, he's been playing the game. I don't know how old Larys is, but I know he's not old as Otto. Otto been playing the Game of Thrones for a long time.
Because Otto done served 2 kings. Viserys had 80 years apiece. So I'm like,
okay. So that means that because Otto is not older than Viserys. So, like, where was he at when? I don't know, but he keep him a job. I'm trying to figure out how he managed to serve 2 kings, but he keep him a job.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, I think it was Viserys. The way that it looked like it was Viserys' first night without his wife. Put your mama dress on, go and talk to the king. Okay.
That is exactly what he said.
I mean, it was the put your mama dress on for me. Like, you like really Alicent Mama? Damn. Out of all the clothes she couldn't wear what she had on, she had to put her mama dress on. Crazy. But yeah, he was like, it ain't no other takers. We finna get in here real quick for some people. For some people, he can't manipulate coming to the picture because there's plenty of people want to be queen. Okay. So yeah, nobody even got a chance to try to marry Viserys. That was crazy.
Sure did.
Who was the little girl that they was trying to marry Viserys to?
Corlys' daughter.
Okay, that's what I thought. She was a child at the time. Okay, yeah. That little girl was
I was disgusted.
8.
I was too.
It's like 8-10 years old.
Yeah, I think she was like 8. Okay, that's what I thought it was. They picked a little girl that looked just like her too. They had the same wig on her.
She was so
cute. Casting was excellent.
She showed.
Yeah, I think so too.
The casting ain't never been.
Casting.
Yeah, kudos to them. The set and everything, beautiful.
Ralph, like, except for that white worm, they missed one up.
That's the only one I don't like, man.
I like her. She's trustworthy.
I don't know what it is.
That's your Game of Thrones trauma. You feel like she gonna backstab us.
I really do. I feel like Rhaenyra let her in too soon, and I don't like that. I don't like when people let people in too soon.
Look, you trust no one in the
Rhaenyra's council, which we ain't talked about. They ain't shit.
I'm so tired of them men.
I'm getting ready to say something about that. She smacked the heck out of that dude, though.
She said,
I forgot about
it's my fault you forgotten to fear me. And I'm like, you're
that
right.
hard. Oh,
but it's the same because she shouldn't have to threaten their asses for them to do their job.
Company.
Okay.
All up in her ear.
Because she sent the one away and slapped the other one over. And then, she every time she would talk at the table and they would just be telling her what to do. And I just be like, they would be kind of respectful about it, but they would still be like, girl, we ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. We want a man to do this so bad.
All respect after Rhaenys died. They didn't, because Rhaenys was checking them. And all she did was look at them. All she did was look at him until Rhaenyra walked away, and she told him, she said,
she was the only other person qualified to be king was Rhaenys. She knew everything, and she was older than Rhaenyra. So, but she was gathering them. Yeah, and even Corlys had to tell them, because when Corlys came, they're like, "All right, well, at least we got a man to talk to now." And Corlys was like, "I ain't come to take Rhaenyra's spot. Y'all better listen up."
He did put him in that place too.
Them men is terrible. She need a new counsel. Even though he needs to stay at Harrenhal, the old short man from Harrenhal will be great. Harrenhal doing a great job.
Well, see, the messed up part about it is Aegon/Aemond's council is supposed to be her council. She's supposed to have the Grand Maester and all of them, but now she got to make do with the scraps, and that's why they talking shit.
We
got the reserves. Like, y'all gotta go.
They better clean it up because they're gonna straight up cut their heads off if they don't do it.
Let me tell you something. I want to see murder Damon so bad on this award. Like, I need that. Like, he be having that energy all the time. I need it when it counts. I need murder Damon season.
He tore that man torso. Torso though. He just holding his hand, just pulling them out. What?
His level of disrespect and audacity is the only other person. I would like to see Rhaenyra kill Aemond, and if it's not Rhaenyra, I would like to see Damon do it because that is just be so fitting for them too. That'd just be so good.
Yeah,
I would like to see that, but. If I don't want to see him fall into the water and drown and we'll never see him again. No, I need him. I need Aemond to get like a Battle of the Bastards Rickon type deal. Like, I need him to get something like a Ramsay. Like, I need him to
get your face.
Literally, like Vhagar tear him up. Like, I don't know. Like, I need he need a proper Game of Thrones death. Like, I wanted to know because that falling in the water wasn't enough for me. I need pain and suffering.
I need pain when you ask for that, sometimes you don't get it. Like Cersei, she didn't get nothing. Her and Jaime.
I prayed on her downfall so bad.
I knew they wasn't gonna give it to me. That's the thing. I knew they were never going to give it to me, even though I wanted it so bad. Daenerys is the only thing I genuinely did not see coming. I knew that it ain't no way Jaime and Cersei was gonna make it out alive. That's just how I figured. But I'm like, they ain't gonna give me what I want. They ain't did it all this time, but I need. Oh, I do be having a shit list. Okay, who my shit list? Because y'all know my Game of Thrones shit. My Game of Thrones shit list is the man that would beat on them little girls that Arya had to do the faces on. He was on my shit list.
Samarian Trent.
There we go. That pedophile was on my shit list real bad.
She got him so good too.
Ramsay was on there. And all the Lannisters except for Tyrion. But really, if we not gonna include the Lannisters, them three, Walder Frey, that dude, and Ramsay, was woo!
Top 3, public enemy number 1.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Terrible. And then just watching the Harry Potter movies, every time I see that man, I'm like, oh my, that's really Walder.
I call him filth because I'd be disgusted.
Instead of filch.
Yeah, I call him filth.
I saw Tywin commercial too. I said, "Oh, stress." Stress. My shit list for House of the Dragon is really still Aemond, Aegon. Alicent just got to go. I'm not sorry about it. Dang, that's terrible. That's it. 2 of them is Targaryens. That's crazy.
And they all in the same game.
Kristen got to go.
Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen.
I want to dead.
My list about the same, except I got a dragon on there. But
no, leave her alone. If I just had to pick like public enemy, like top 3, it would be Aemond, Aegon, and Kristen. They got to go. Everybody else we can manage, but no, leave Vhagar alone. If anything, can Vhagar die at the last episode of House of the Dragon so I can at least enjoy her the whole thing?
I'm not enjoying her. She's the problem. Let's just be honest. The whole war is about Vhagar and trying to avoid her ass.
No, it's not because Aemond been doing this stuff before he got Vhagar.
Listen, we wouldn't have had to do the whole dragon feast thing and trying to find dragon riders if it wasn't for Vhagar because she's too damn big.
No, if it wasn't for Aemond inserting himself in business that ain't had nothing to do with him.
But Vhagar could have said no. That's my whole thing. Vhagar
said, ain't nobody young ever stepped to me like this with this kind of energy. Let's see what you talking about. The razzle dazzle.
She knew that was the closest avenue to fighting. She felt it in his fire and blood spirit.
She was like, you don't know.
She said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go to war one day."
Vhagar was like, "You think this something? I did the conquest. This ain't nothing."
She still got it.
Vhagar was chilling. She was just happy to be outside. And she done did the whole conquest with her siblings. Okay, this ain't nothing. This is a walk in the park.
You know,
because this war would have been over if it wasn't for her. So
leave her alone. And it'd be so funny because Tamaj be like, I'd be like, she.
Yeah, she fights like a man. Like she
right.
I don't know the gender of nobody dragons, but I know Vhagar's a girl. I don't know nobody. I be like, leave her alone. He always be like, he'd be so mad. He'd be like, leave Vhagar alone. She was minding her business at the funeral.
She could have said no. Like everybody almost want to kill Rhaena when she tried to claim her, but then y'all want to say yes to Aemond. That's crazy.
No, yeah, but Baela didn't get to try though.
Rhaena, no.
They was literally arguing about it when when Aemond claimed her. They were literally all. It was Aegon, Aemond, Viserys, Luke, and then the two girls. All 6 of them kids was down there arguing because of Aemond. No, he has to go. Oh, and then obviously they grown. When was this? I want to say it was this season. It was Alicent. It was somebody, and it was like you already took my son out. Something like it was like something like you took from me. Like I can't remember. It was basically like you took from me, and you just trying to take some more. Like you took my son out. It was just something with his eye, and I was like, he was literally trying to kill them down there in the tunnels. Like, who cares if he lost the eye? You wasn't there. Like, just And then at the end of the season, to say, "I'm sorry. I know I was wrong. Don't kill me." People really could you imagine having that audacity of knowing you wrong and then just being like, "Well, I don't want to die, so can you just please spare me and my daughter and my last grandchild?" That's crazy. They always talk about it had to be Alicent. I think that's why I got so mad. Because Aemond don't be complaining, you took my eye and I'm going to do this because he know he'd be wrong in the first place.
In that same scene, he was like, I might have lost the eye, but I gained a dragon. He wasn't mad.
He knew he one thing about him, he don't be like, woe is me. That's Alicent thing because he know he be wrong. But yeah, she always would bring up something about you took my son eye, and it's like, that girl, he was down there trying to kill them, okay? He the one pulled his knife out. They was down there arguing about the dragon. And he ready to kill them. So yeah,
she did bring it back up. It was this. I think it was this season.
It was. I don't know what episode it was, though.
But it was one of the ones where she had the conversation. It was her and Rhaenyra.
Was it when she?
She also made a comment to Aemond about. She was like, "Have your something of your past not been have not been satisfied or remedied or something like that."
Yeah. Yep.
The atrocities of your past, have they not yet been?
Definitely.
There's a word she used, but
yeah. Like you just don't quit, sir.
Right.
So yeah, she gave up on him a long time ago.
Yeah,
that's why
she really did.
Yeah, she gave up.
Well, she gave up on both of them, but she really gave up on Aemond.
Yeah, she tried with Helena. Helena just.
No.
Yes, well,
no, I feel like Helena is fine because she leaves Helena alone. I don't know. Helena literally be in her own world.
Yeah, she's not even there.
That's why I say her social. Yeah, Helena's social interactions are different.
I forgot Helena existed until she popped up with them kids, and then I was like, "Why y'all ain't telling me that she had them kids with her brother?" I literally forgot Helena existed. Alicent literally spent her whole life in Rhaenyra business. Rhaenyra just dropped a baby. Tell Rhaenyra to come here so I can see what that baby look like. I know that ain't no Targaryen baby. You don't have nothing to do.
That baby got black hair, just like the rest of them children.
Rhaenyra, I mean, bleeding on the floor. Like Alicent literally revolved her entire life around Rhaenyra, and that's why her kids really did suffer from it, unfortunately. But yeah, she could have focused her energy anywhere else. But she went at work. I mean, when she was at work, she was still talking about Rhaenyra. So even when she was at work, it was still all about her.
Yeah. She always talked about her.
It's terrible. I feel like I noticed it.
They have too. Her and Sir Christian. Their hate for Rhaenyra. That's probably the only bond that they really have. That's where the passion is.
Literally, that is their bond. He was embarrassed. He about to kill himself, and she saved him because she don't kill yourself because I could use you for some stuff. Hold on.
She used them already.
Okay.
Well, no, she was planning on using them. She was just talking about to kill himself, and then he spoke to her. He divulged that information to her. She wasn't looking for nothing.
He transferred all the energy he was putting into Rhaenyra. He put it into her.
Yeah.
And they love to call her a pretender. And I'm like, I don't recall King Viserys naming Aegon the king. I'm confused. Don't get me started. That's that'll be a whole nother 30 minutes of me going on that rant again. Viserys' last breath. She made up a whole story. I wish that Viserys would haunt her. How dare you lie on my damn daughter? While he over there comforting his brother, he need to be cussing out his widowed wife. That's what he need to be doing. I think. What did you just say?
He froze, I think. He froze.
We need to go and get off here anyway. I'm finna compare this to the time of the
first one
that we did.
I think we went on about the same amount of time.
Right? Let me see. We was on here for. I'm so happy we did this today. I didn't plan on not watching the finale this whole time, but I was like, when we all could get on here and he and ha, I'm gonna watch the finale. I almost, and y'all know I be forgetting stuff anyway. I've been needing y'all to tell me.
Same here.
I'll be like, wait, what's the people's name? What's that?
You know, I would love to see and help me with the names because I don't forgot the baby's name. Is it Viserys? Is that the only one that's left?
Rhaenyra's son.
Yes. I would love for him to kill Larys since he killed his daddy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you know, he's just mad that he keeps getting left behind and all that kind of stuff. Let him hear anything about Larys having anything to do with that. He may just kill him.
You're right, because he been wanting some action anyway.
Yeah. He fainting.
He been, and his mama been like, I don't want you to die. I'm not about to lose another son.
Let me in. Wow.
Let me tell you something. Tomas, I am not going to play with you. I got it on full screen, so I couldn't see that you were in here, but the message popped up.
Yeah, I was like, wait, they can't see me. I was like, hold on, I got to type something funny.
Right? Shamanda just said,
I swear I had 100% charge before we started.
Shamanda, tell Tomas what you just said.
I'm hoping, this is what I'm predicting, that Viserys, little Jace, that he kills Larys when he find out that he done killed his daddy. He hadn't been claiming a strong this whole time, but I feel like somewhere around in between his character arc, he's gonna have a little bit more respect for that family side. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be interesting.
And Bayla told him, she was like, you think you the first noble born and not be sired by the what's the name daddy? Good boy, don't nobody care. Stand up.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that's right, Bayla. She told him.
And they needed that conversation. Well, he needed that conversation.
Bayla always say the right stuff. I love her.
She really does. She really does. She's so.
She need more screen time.
She be gathering these men. She got granddaddy together. She got her cousin together.
She need to be on the council.
She'll be a strong leader. Yeah, she do. Yeah. I think she definitely will be on the council one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to be on the council. It'll be nice if they actually started the third season with her being on the council because she really needs that.
I want to see Rhaenyra like actually on Dragonback tearing shit up. Like I actually want to see that. Like she has to. Who is Aegon to Rhaenyra?
Their brother and sister.
Brother?
No. Big Aegon, the one I want to see, the Conqueror. He is her what?
That family tree is very complicated.
Hold on, I gotta Google it.
They be having fun in the family.
He's a cousin brother. cousin, brother, nephew,
like
cousin, brother, nephew, great daddy.
Aegon the Conqueror,
twice removed.
relation to Rhaenyra.
Brothers, uncles, fathers, great granddaddy. I don't know.
Okay.
Something.
Right? I want to know what he is.
Watch it say // They
crack me up every single
Tamara, don't be looking behind you, because listen.
No, because it's pitch black. We started in the daytime.
I got my anxiety all worked up. Don't be looking behind you and I can't see nothing, because I can't even warn you. Please. Like, come on now. Like, I got people in North Carolina. All you gotta do is tell me. I tell them to go on the check up on you, but you gotta give me a fair warning.
No, because Shamanda really do hate scary movies, and I be wanting them to react to some horror shit so bad because it'd be so funny.
Let me tell you something.
So funny.
She'd need more than one blanket for strength. That wouldn't be enough.
Okay,
that wouldn't be enough. I don't like scary stuff either.
And I love funny right after, because it's still fresh in my head. I can't go to bed. Listen. We gotta, if we're gonna see something scary, it gotta be daylight outside, and it gotta be the longest daylight day ever.
No, we coming up on my season. I love Halloween.
Oh my gosh, is that gonna spirit of Halloween?
I already got my horror movie list for October.
Starbucks.
Oh man.
Well, they say Daenerys comes from Rhaenyra and Damon. That's what they say. Which that makes sense now. Because of that dream of him with the 3 eggs with Daenerys. So that kind of makes sense. So
they had 4 eggs when they gave them to Rhaena and them. So an egg went missing somewhere along the line.
And we still want to know where that egg at.
Facts. Because it can still be over there in what's outside of the country called?
Daenerys probably stole it.
Daenerys is related to Rhaenyra because she is her direct descendant from Rhaenyra's marriage with Damon. Now, so when we start talking about Aegon and them, they going to damn near the beginning of their time. They say Aegon daddy was born on Dragonstone 27 BC, Lord Aerion Targaryen and Lady Valenia Velaryon. That's Aegon the Conqueror daddy. Who is Rhaenyra to him is what I want to know.
They can't even tell you.
Okay.
He started the family tree. Like, he's the truth. Well, not really, because he got a mom and a daddy.
Right.
The people
as far
can
as
George just make a Targaryen tree with every Targaryen name?
So confusing.
There is a tree, but
I want it with everybody that has been mentioned in the whole show. I know somebody probably made one somewhere.
I got one. It's in
I want it all the way up to current with House of the Dragon season 2. I want it to be so current that Rhaenyra Kids with Damon is on there. Like, I want.
Yeah, I got one of those. I got one.
Please pull that up, because I'm trying to find it. Rhaenys was one of Aegon's sister wives. That's where that name come from.
I got to see which Instagram. I got it right here.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
What'd you say?
Aegon the Conqueror is the uncle of Rhaenyra Targaryen, so we'll probably like
great uncle.
Okay.
I sent it to you on Instagram, Mashawn, because my phone did.
I'm gonna need for her to pull the energy of her past uncle, because let me tell you, that's the energy I need her to have. Not the y'all know these phones be listening. Why the Game of Thrones auction and came up? It's over 2,000 items.
Knowing we middle class people and we just can't do it.
One of Cersei outfits, the opening bid is 15,000. For one of
it has to be the one where she drank the wine while she watched everybody explode. Because
the red one,
I know they got. I know they got a lot of Cersei's wine bottles because that lady could drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting distracted. All right, you sent. Oh, here go the family tree. Okay, so if we start with Aegon and Visenya and Rhaenys, he had 2 kids with Rhaenys and 1 kid with Visenya. Okay. Viserys is Aegon and Rhaenys' grandchild. So that's how Viserys. So Viserys, basically, he got all the stories firsthand then. So Viserys is literally Aegon's grandson. Aegon the Conqueror's grandson.
That's good. That's good to know. That was their tradition to tell the story of, the history.
Right. So where's all these siblings? So Aegon the Conqueror and Rhaenys' grandkids is Aegon, because it's always a million Aegons. Aegon, reign of King Viserys, obviously. Jaehaerys the first, which he was the king before, because he had died, and then that was how Viserys became the king, right?
Jaehaerys was the king, yeah.
Yeah, and then
you're looking at it too.
Oh no, we didn't even get to our Viserys yet. Nope, that was a whole nother Viserys. He is.
I was about to say they all named the friend.
1, 2. Hold on. He's Aegon the Conqueror's great grandchild.
Yep.
Okay, I got it. There we go.
Aegon
and Rhaenys. He on the Aegon and Rhaenys side, not Aegon and Visenya. So
did they say he was the first of his name though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's Aegon the great granddaddy.
Jesus granddaddy.
No, for real. So that's the grandchild, and then great grandchild, and then great grandchild. That's crazy. So Alyssa and Balon, it was the great grandkids, but that's Viserys, mom and daddy. So that was great. Okay, so where the hell Damon come from?
From
the same, Balon and Alyssa.
Yeah,
I don't know Balon. I wish they need a family tree for the dragons too. Even though I know it's harder with the dragons because they're animals, but still. And then Corlys and Rhaenys. Oh, why they ain't got Corlys bastard children on here? Why they ain't got Corlys bastard children on here?
I get because it's a Targaryen list. They ain't a Targaryen.
He's Velaryon.
Same thing.
It would be, but it's not.
Right? Because it really is. And okay, I knew Viserys and Rhaenys was cousins. I knew that. Rhaenys' mom and daddy is Aemond and Jocelyn. Jocelyn got they be killing me using the same names. This is I need to remember this though.
All the way
through. They need to get Rhaenyra that dragon. How many kids Rhaenyra got at this time? 5 or 6? 5. Yeah. No.
Yeah, she got 5.
Where's Joffrey?
We seen him. He got sent with Rhaenyra.
They sent
okay. So basically, she got 2 brown-headed boys left and 2 blonde boys left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She got 2 blonde and 2 brown left. I wonder what her kids with Damon gonna grow up like.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of them, the Aegon.
She in the
Aegon
book
got a. I forgot. They said Aegon do something. Aegon become a king, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Rhaenyra is Aegon. I don't know about Viserys though, because I think Aegon's the older one. So yeah, he would technically take the throne from Rhaenyra. Well, that's assuming that Viserys don't die. I'm assuming. I don't know. Because I believe that Aegon becomes a king, if I'm not mistaken.
Jaehaerys was fruitful.
Yeah, he was.
Jaehaerys was fruitful.
The seed was strong.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting Jaehaerys had 9 kids. I'm not even playing. Hold on. He had Aemond, Daela, Balon. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then 2 of his kids got together. Hold on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got a lot of tracking to do.
Jaehaerys was King Viserys' granddaddy, but Aegon was his great-great-granddaddy. So, okay. So, yeah. Oh, that's cute. Your granddaddy was king, and then you became the king that had 80 years of peace. Did Jaehaerys have a bunch of peace?
Yes, he had 100 years, right?
Oh, he did good.
But all of them must, if I'm not mistaken, they all must have died or something, because that's why they went and passed over to the cousins of Viserys and Rhaenys. So all his kids must have died, right? Because they would have been in line for the throne, or at least the men.
They said that they died when they only had those two to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they all had to have died. All his kids must have ended up.
They say his immediate descendants or his immediate kin. These were the only two that were left.
Yeah, so
and but they also said how they died too.
I don't remember,
and I don't remember either. I don't know if they went to war or if
I guess happened. Peace ain't always peaceful.
No,
because some of these girls,
that family line, yeah, and they wouldn't have gave it to. Well, no, the daughters would have.
The girls wasn't going to war.
No, they must have died too, because Rhaenys wouldn't have been a contender then if it was only they were strictly for the whole. Yeah, so they all died.
Yeah,
somebody was trying to clean up the bloodline.
Man, was that look? They call all the Aegon's karma, because what was going on? Like,
right?
How that work? This family tree is.
They was cleaning house.
I'm sorry, baby. They couldn't help it.
But we at the 3-hour mark, and I gotta record.
No, we finna get off of here. We was about to get off, and then you came back. You was like, y'all ain't about to sign off without me. Y'all, what we gonna leave the people with?
Goodbye.
Now, why she come up? I'm getting off my phone. Lil Rhaenyra. What they say about her hair? Millie Alcock sports a new hair color for her DCU debut as Supergirl. I don't know what that means. Is that superhero
She's about to be Supergirl. Yes. She's about to play Supergirl in a movie.
Supergirl.
And they're going to do it right with blonde hair?
Yeah. Finally. Because black hair last time.
Yeah. They messed that up. But ain't nobody got time.
Messed up. Yeah, they must have lied. That's a whole podcast itself.
Yeah.
But Michonne don't know nothing about superheroes.
I can't even spell superheroes. Yeah, if y'all want to see me fall asleep on command right now, start talking about superheroes. Literally, I know nothing. That's probably one thing that they're not gonna see me watching and learning what is DC, what is Marvel, and
that's okay. They got me because I'm a beast. I know all the DC stuff. I don't do Marvel though.
I'm not even about to do all that. I'll be somewhere asleep. Wait, what we gonna leave the people with, y'all?
Oh man.
Till next time.
Till next time. With Duncan and Egg, Adventures Across Westeros.
That part.
And they don't be seeing these in order either, because they probably gonna see Attack on Titan season 2 before that. So we'll see.
That's the podcast I'm waiting for. That's where I can shine. I'm ready.
That's gonna be good. I'm gonna rewatch 1 before I watch 2.
Girl, hurry up! I already just sent you the whole season 2. I've been waiting.
Let me cut this off. Tell the people good night so I can stop this recording.
Big Bro and Little Sis reacts. All reactions up. Whole Game of Thrones universe. Watch my pain and suffering. Leave a tip.
Leave a tip. I like that.
Okay.